de Oro Division presents Mathematics Enhancement Program. Has 5 areas of concern: teachers' proficiency in math content, pedagogy, and other innovative teaching strategies. Increase quality learning resources in mathematics. Improving assessment in math, or IA. Strengthen capacity of out-of-field teachers in math. And let us enjoy mathematics.
DDO-MEP Math Enhancement Program proudly presents Project It's Me, Innovative Teaching Strategies for Mathematics Educators. This is a series of seminars and trainings in different pedagogies of learning that will enhance the capacity and skills of teachers in their field of expertise. This project envisions all mathematics teachers of Davao de Oro to apply innovative teaching strategies to effectively respond to the demands of the present time and ensure the delivery of quality education to the learners. Project.
pa rin ang takot sa iyong damdamin ipamalas ang angking galing.
Tumayong buong tapang, harapin ang buhay, yakapin ang tagumpay.
Tulungan ang kapwa at bigyang halaga, huwag atakin ng pababa.
Isiping huwag sana ang sarili lang, pakisama't bayanihan. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas.
Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo, salubungin ang kinabukasan. Bayaning Pilipino sa makabagong panahon. Halina't hawakan ang aking kamay, sabay abutin natin ang tagumpay.
Patuloy lang tayo sa pagpapanday, tiwala sa Diyos ang sandat at gabay.
Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo, sulubungin ang kinabukasan. Bayaning Pilipino sa makabagong ating lahi. Mandirigmang Pilipino, dakila ang lahi ko. Bayaning Pilipino sa makabagong panahon.
Harapin ang buhay, yakapin ang tagumpay.
Well, today is the 20th day of August, and we are down to the final day of the 3-day virtual mass training workshop on fortifying teaching pedagogy and other innovative teaching strategies in mathematics in the new normal. Good morning, Davao de Oro! This is once again Teacher Joseph from Pantucan National High School, and together with me is... Ayan,
Ayan,
parang
good
nakamute.
morning, Teacher Seth. Good morning, Division of Davao. Parang nakamute ka, sir, yata. Ayan. Okay, sir, you can start again, sir.
Okay, sir. So again, we are so happy, teacher participants, on this 3-day virtual mass training workshop on the fortifying teaching pedagogy and other innovative teaching strategies in mathematics in the new normal. Again, this is Teacher Joseph of Pantucan National High School, and together with me is...
Ayan, good morning, teachers. Morning to the Division of Davao de Oro. It is once again Teacher Ram greeting you all a very good morning to the math innovators of Davao de Oro. Indeed, we are all had a very fruitful 2 days back since last Wednesday and yesterday when we had the first 2 day in this 3 day webinar, Sir Seth.
Yes, Teacher Ram, we have had productive days and we will for sure to finish this webinar even more productive as we are to begin this third and final day, 3 day webinar. Teacher Ram?
And speaking of our webinar, Sir Seth, we are still simultaneously streamed through our various platforms. We are being streamed via StreamYard in our Facebook page. It is the Davao de Oro Math Circle of Innovators. In our Facebook private group, it is a DDO Mathematics Hub for Active Learning. And of course, we have a YouTube channel, Teacher Seth. It is the DDO-MEP TV. And yes, again, we remind you to like, join, and please subscribe because teachers, if malapit na po tayong mag 1K sa ating YouTube channel. Ayan, so mga teachers, please subscribe pa sa hindi pa po nakapag-subscribe, please do subscribe na po.
And you can also reach us in these platforms using our comment boxes when you have questions, suggestions, reactions, and even shoutouts. So sa lahat po ng mga magpa-shoutouts dyan, please comment your names and your school po. Kung may time pa po, we will have a shoutout po. And as much as possible, we will be reading them during our breaks. Teacher Ram?
Yes, Teacher Seth. And you know what, Teacher Seth? We have our official hashtag, and it is hashtag, again, it is hashtag DDOMEP 2021. I am very happy and I really enjoy, Teacher Seth, viewing the pictures, collages, screenshots of our teacher participants while they are participating in this webinar. And with that, thank you so much po, teachers. Your effort are really appreciated because we are not yet done. You may still continue posting more and let everyone in the social media know that we are still having this kind of webinar. There is fun in learning, teachers.
Yes. Again,
Ayan.
our official hashtag is still the hashtag
Yes.
DDOMEP 2021. Please use this hashtag in posting in the social media. And we also remind our teachers to be mindful in our posts that we should particularly be observing our health protocols. So let us continue to be safe and healthy, especially at these times. Kasi may nakita po akong they are following healthy protocols, just like what Ma'am Shana from New Bataan District. Hello po dyan sa New Bataan District.
Yes, you're right talaga, teacher Seth, because 'di ba, health is should always be our priority. So teachers, when posting, be mindful po. So please follow the proper safety protocols po. Ayan.
And Teacher Ram, we also would like to again and again remind our teacher participants to please notify us with your attendance using the attendance link, which is also flashed on our screen. So sa lahat po na hindi nakapag-attendance, please po notify us with your attendance. It will be closed mamaya pa pong 10 a.m. Teacher Ram?
Yes, yes, teachers, kailangan niyo po mag-attendance kasi we will be giving po watch awardees every session. So ayan, yesterday we announced na po yung 10 watch awardees, 5 in the morning and 5 in the afternoon. So teachers, attendance na po as early as possible para makakuha po tayo ng certificate for watch awardees. Ayan, teacher Seth.
And Teacher Ram, speaking of our attendance, let us flash on screen our teacher participants nga nakapag-register kahapon. So ito po yun, sino kayang district ang may pinaka marami? So we have from Compostela West, 72 in the morning and 82 in the afternoon. Teacher, we also have the Compostela East. They have 137 participants in the morning and 122 in the afternoon. For Laak North, 84 in the morning and 68 in the afternoon. For Laak South, 76 in the morning, 64 in the afternoon. For Mabini District, we have 92 in the morning and 92, consistent po, in the afternoon. And we also have from Mako North, they have 220 teacher Ram in the morning and 208 in the afternoon. For Mako South, they have 60 in the morning and 41 in the afternoon. Teacher Ram?
And for the next district, sir, is we have from Maragusan East District. We have 85 in the morning and 68 in the afternoon. For Maragusan West, we have 62 in the morning and 56 in the afternoon. For Mawab, for morning, it is 110 and 91 in the afternoon. For Montevista District, it is, wow, 223 teachers have in the morning and 210 in the afternoon. While in Moncayo East District naman is we have 105 in the morning and 88 in the afternoon. For Moncayo West, we have 77 in the morning and 72 in the afternoon. And for Nabunturan East, we have 36 in the morning and 27 in the afternoon.
Next, we have from Nabunturan West, 93 in the morning and 27 in the afternoon. We also have from New Bataan District, they have 139 in the morning and 115 in the afternoon. For Pantucan North, hello from Pantucan North, we have 128 in the morning and 122 in the afternoon. And for Pantucan South, they have 45 in the morning and 33 in the afternoon. So we would like to remind our district coordinators to please follow up po ang ating mga teachers po para makapag-attendance po sila today po, para marami po tayong attendees for this day. And Teacher Ram, what's next?
And we have a total, Sir Seth, in the morning of 1,845, and in the afternoon we have 1,586. And for our next slide, Sir Seth, is we will be flashing the Watch Awardees for morning session yesterday. And we have first is coming from Attorney Orlando S. Remando National High School, Ma'am Chini R. Moldes of Mako North District. And second, sir, is we have Sir Luis Christopher R. Baclaan of Attorney Orlando S. Remando National High School, still Mako North District. And third is we have Ma'am Arzel Pauline Jackie T. Hamora of Babag National High School, Moncayo East District. Fourth is we have Wad G.B. Parba of New Albay National High School from Maragusan East District. And lastly is we have Ma'am Norceline S. Anudin of Pasian National High School, Moncayo East District. And how about, Sir Seth, in the afternoon session? Sino ba yung mga watch awardees natin?
Well, sa afternoon po, we have Ma'am Julieta E. Estrada from Union National High School, Moncayo East District. And we also have Ma'am Dazil Jane P. Mas from Tubo National High School, same Moncayo East District. And we also have our president.
Wow.
Our president in this organization, we have Sir Jeremiah C. Gumanoy from Montevista National High School main campus from Montevista District. And we also have Sir Sergio J. Cantutay from Attorney Orlando S. Remando National High School, Mako North. And last, we have Ma'am Vanessa L. Jaco from Sangab Elementary School, Mako North. Yan, congratulations po sa lahat po ng ating mga watch awardees. Our TWG will send or will notify you for your certificate. And Teacher Ram?
And ayan, so teachers, I guess right now, Teacher Seth, I think everyone is almost experiencing an information overload. So let us take a break first and have some energizer.
Okay,
to be given to us by, yes, Sir Seth?
So let us have our energizer, Teacher Ram, from Tabon Elementary School, Mawab District, who will be facilitating our energizer.
Yes.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, Everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on. You feel it, but you got it all. Believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh. And if you fall, get up, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. Cause this is Africa. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. This time for Africa. Listen to your dad, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line. Y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go on and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, I feel it. You pave the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, oh. When you get down, get up, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. This time for Africa. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. Anawa, ah, ah. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. This time for Africa.
I'm well on my journey, biggie, biggie mama, one A to Z. My sister's all on my journey, biggie, biggie mama, from east to west. Party, waka, waka, my eh, waka, waka, my eh. Sangin' since summer, Zimbabwe, 'cause this is Africa.
Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. Anawa, ah, ah. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. This time for Africa. Tango, eh, eh. Tango, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. Anawa, ah, ah. Tango, eh, eh. Tango, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. Anawa, ah, ah. This time for Africa.
Nawala na.
Well, thank you so much for that energizer.
Thank you so much. Papi kita sir no, pero okay lang para
Okay,
mas stretching po ta kadali. Pero mas stretch mo na itong mga kamot nila og lawas. Ayan, so thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
also
ma'am
to
Loli
our-
Joy. Ayan, thank you so
And
much,
of
ma'am
course-
Loli Joy C. Baraklan from Tabon-Tabon Elementary School, Mawab District for that Zumba kadali, di ba? Na-stretch na itong mga lawas, Sir Seth.
And of course, thank you so much to our TWG, to our ICT
Yes, ayan.
team. Wala ko kasaganggit sa pag-add sa stream.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Teacher Ram.
Shock na lang. Sige. Repeat po, Sir Michael Eric. Ayan. So, ayan, thank you so much. Thank you so much again, teacher, for your participation. So, at this point of time, let us now begin to settle ourselves as we begin for today's session. But before that, Teacher Seth, let us hear first a short recapitulation of yesterday's undertaking by one of our teacher innovators who have participated in our 3-day training yesterday.
And let us welcome on screen the Teacher 3 of Lorenzo S. Sarmiento Sr. National High School. Uy, kakuan na ko na siya ka schoolmate na ko na siya. We have Mr. Raymark Villonas. Hello, sir.
Good day, everyone. I'm Raymark A. Villones, and I'm a teacher 1 of Lorenzo S. Sarmiento Senior National High School in Mawab District. And my task is to do a recap on yesterday's session. But before that, my courtesy to our leaders in the Department of Education Division of Davao de Oro, headed by our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Femia Gamutin, and also our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Rimel R. Handayan, and of course our OIC CIDG Chief Dr. Arlene B. Lim, and of course our education program supervisor in mathematics, Dr. Renato N. Pakpaki. Yesterday we have four speakers. First we have Dr. Peter Joseph Esperanza, shared a short but inspiring message about the experiences in distance learning. He also encouraged us to be motivated to teach in times of pandemic. Our second speaker from Mabini National High School, a teacher one, Sir Julius Ernest Ridubla Miranda. He presented us a platform called Edmudo, which is used as a tool for distance learning. He also discussed the importance of the said platform for the teachers, the parents, and also for the learners. And of course, he also demonstrated how to use it, how the process on how to use it to give assignment, to give quizzes using Edmodo. Alright, and our next speaker, we have Ma'am Christine A. Teves. She also introduced another platform called Flipgrid and also ZipGrid. She also discussed about the importance and the advantages of the said platform. And another speaker, the last but not the least, from Pantukan National High School, Ma'am Irene Mangohon. She also introduced another platform that is useful also to our as a tool also for distance learning. She introduced that quizzes, and also Kahoot. She also demonstrated the process on how to use it. Well, indeed, these platforms are very useful to us teachers, and I believe that we learned a lot from them. Very good speakers that we have in our division. So I hope you learned something and about the yesterday's session. And good day and mabuhay mathematicians.
Ayan, thank you so much, Sir Raymark Villones um, at, from San Lorenzo National High School po. Thank you so much, sir. And Teacher Ram.
Ayan, thank you so Ayan, thank you again. Thank you so much, Sir Raymark Villones, Teacher 3 of Lorenzo S. Sarmiento Senior National High School, for that very detailed and very descriptive recapitulation. Indeed, we really had a very fruitful and productive day yesterday, Teacher Seth, because
Indeed,
of
Sir
our great
Ram.
speakers. Yes.
And we really enjoyed the topics yesterday. The information was overflowing, and there are so many things that we can use to improve the teaching learning process.
Yes, and I guess right now, Teacher Seth, I think everyone is almost experiencing an information overload kahapon, di ba? Kasi we have four topics, three topics from Ma'am Leia and one topic from Sir Julius. But overall, it was a great day yesterday. And now let us take a break first. Let's have some energizer again, Teacher Seth. We call it brain energizer.
Yes,
Ayan.
sino pa yung nakamiss ato ang quizzes? So let's have our quizzes katong mga papremyo. Teacher Ram mo ba ni siya, Teacher Ram katong mga
Para,
papremyo?
parang, sir, parang.
Okay, mangandam na gid ang kwan ani
Yes, appeal tayo,
organizer.
Sir Seth.
So let us welcome on screen one of the MEP TWG. We have Ma'am Jeline Sabid. Hello, Ma'am Jeline.
Ayan, welcome on screen, Ma'am Jeline.
I guess our the TWG is
Hello.
preparing. Yes, yan.
Yes, ayan.
Hello, Teacher
Ayan, good
Jeline.
morning po, Ma'am Jeline.
Hello. Good morning, Teacher Seth, Teacher Ram, for our live and flawless DDO Mathematics Enhancement Program. Okay. Madungog ba ko, sir?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so very good. So thank you. So this will be our third day and the final day of our mass training in pedagogy. So my dear teachers, naapabata din hang tanan. Kumusta? I hope you are all doing fine. So this morning, before ta mag-proceed to our morning session, we will have our warm-up activity. This is just a sort of a brain cells exercise. So this activity is designed to somehow activate our mind to accommodate to open another room for accommodation of another knowledge of learning for this um, another day of learning from our resource speakers. Okay, so I want everybody to join the activity, the tests. So in your device, in any device you are now using, so kindly open the browser, ma'am and sir, whether it's cell phone, computer, tablets, desktop, and key in the joinmyquiz.com. Flash in your screen. Nakikita nyo ba mga ma'am and sir? Okay. So, so you have the screen. So joinmyquiz.com and then enter the code 483-895. Okay. So are at stake mamaya. Anyway, kumusta di ay ang tanan, mga ma'am and sir? The fellow mathematics innovators, the non-mathematics teacher participants, for katong nag-join na dili mga math majors, and of course the math teachers also. Kumusta na? Alive and kicking pa ba ta sa atong last day of training? I hope you are all doing fine at the comfort of your home or kung saan man tayo ngayon nag-connect ng internet. And I hope si internet connection kuan sa ato ano mo cooperate, like for example ako diri naglisod jud ko kaganina og sulod, sige kong balik-balik. Okay, so I want everybody please, 18 pa lang ang nag-join. Oh, prizes are at stake. At least man lang bisan og naanatay nadawat na SIM. Nakadawat na bang tanan og SIM? My dear teachers. Ako nakadawat na, but still I am waiting for the 1 GB per day. Wala pa man ko na-receive, oy. So join myquiz.com dun sa browser and enter the code 483-895. So may load na matanggap or madawat unya ang ato ang mga participants na mag-advance sa top 3 leaderboard. Alright, so before tamo proceed, while nagsigita din ha og kuan, islit while waiting for the other participants. So I want to greet or my courtesy to our schools division superintendent, Ma'am Euphemia Gamutin. Hello, ma'am. Good morning. And to her assistant schools division superintendent. And of course, good morning po sa mga members sa CID team, especially to our dynamic education program supervisor, Dr. Renato Pakpakin. Good morning, sir. And to all the members of the TWG team behind this program, no? Good morning, and I hope we are all alive and kicking at the comfort of our home. So 48 pa lang ang nag-join. So everybody, please go to your browser, enter the key joinmyquiz.com and enter the code 483-895. So shout out di ay sa tanang taga Compostela West District, especially sa ako ang amo ang maabtikon og gwapa na District Coordinating Principal si Ma'am Ruha Belisario. And of course to my Principal also sa San Miguel National High School, Sir Aquilino T. Camos. Buutan og supportive kayo nga principal. And of course, shout out po sa tanang taga Compostela West District Elementary and High School teachers. Kagahapon nang yun naka-receive og bakuna, no? For COVID-19. So I hope you are all doing fine now. Nagpamati pa to sila sa kuan, sa Bukton, bugat daw, no? So anyway, kaya na mga maman sir. No? Kaya na ng bakuna kaysa COVID. Okay. Shout out po sa tanang taga San Miguel National High School, my fellow teachers sa San Miguel National High School who are also with us right now joining the webinar. And of course, sa tanan nga taga Compostela West na kauban ako na mga math teachers. Okay, 68 pa lang. I want everybody to join para managhanta, para bibo, para enjoy. Okay. Hello. Okay, 72. Then, shout out po sa tanan ng mga taga ako nga kaubanan na coordinators, school coordinators sa DDO, sa mathematics, no? And of course, akong kaubanan din sa Compostela West District. And then, okay, 80 pa lang, 80. So, again, prizes are at stake, mga ma'am and sir. So, ang top 3 nga mo advance sa atong leaderboard will receive load. So, screenshot lang mamaya ang inyong score. Kung kamo to ang top 3, tapos pwede ninyo i-post sa Mathematics Innovators na GC. Pwede po ninyo direct og PM sa ako, Jaylene Sabid. Okay. So, we have 84. We'll make it at least 100 participants. Okay. Join myquiz.com sa inyong browser. Then enter the code again, 483895. Okay, gamay na lang para mag-start ta. So we have 85 participants. Okay, by the way, ang coverage sa ato ang game, of course, na ay mathematics, general mathematics. We also have science, no? Kasi science and math are interconnected, particularly physics. Oh, I love physics. I was a teacher before in physics. And then we have also history and of course, general information. No? Okay, 90, 10 na lang. We will start para dili kay ta madugay, no? Because kailangan nato i-grab si internet connection na medyo ning participate. Okay. All right. So 93, 95. Okay. Gamay na lang mag-start ta. Hello. Sa among GC dinhi nagpamati na sa mga bukto ng mga teachers tungod sa bakuna. Okay ra, madala na siya. Hot and cold compress lang, mga ma'am and sir. 97. Okay, tulo na lang. So, we will start the game. Okay. So, again, join myquiz.com and enter the code 483895. No? 99. Isa na lang and we will start. Okay. So, we will start the game. You ready? Wow. Countdown. Clear. Go. Question number 1. The ratio of 14 is to 35 is equivalent to the following except okay. Answer. So, na-flash ba sa screen? Hindi na ko makita akong screen. So, I guess the answer is 6 is to 12 because all of that, the rest of the choices is 2 is to 5. So, next question. Okay. Find the missing number in the series 5, 10, 17, blank, 37, 50, 65, 82. So, select the answer. 28, 24, 26, 30. Okay, the answer is 26. You're going to add the odd number starting from 5, then, so that's 10. 10, then 7, plus 7, so 17. Plus, no? Plus 9, so 26. My favorite number, 26. Next question. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Go. Find the median from the following list of numbers. The numbers are 60, 58, 52, 48, 60, and 67. All right. Okay. Answer is 59. So you are going to arrange either ascending or descending order. Okay. So, okay. Mamaya, you screenshot the, sino yung mag-advance sa 3 rounds. May pa-premyo tayong 100 for the first top, no? Yung top 1. Then 50-50 for the top 2 and top 3. Kasi naman, yun lang ang makayanan ni Ma'am Host. Okay, next question. Get ready. 1 year ago, a man was 8 times as old as his son. Now his age is equal to the square of his son's age. So their present ages are 25, 50 years, 5 years, and 25 years, 6 years, 36 years, or 7 years, 49 years. Okay, answer is 7 years and 49 years. Of course, 8 years ago. So, meaning to say, 48 si Papa, and then 6 years old si anak. So, 6 times 8, 48, right? And then, plus 1, 49. Then the square root of 49 is also 7. And as well as the square of 7 is 49. Okay? Next question. Get ready. Dili ka maghinay-hinay kaya atong connection. So, an accurate clock shows 8 o'clock in the morning. Pag-start na to ganina. How many degrees will the hour hand rotate when the clock shows 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Is it 180 degrees, 160 degrees, 150 degrees, or 120 degrees? Okay, time is up. Answer is 180 degrees. So, kabalot ana ang mga math teacher, no? Kada oras, that is equivalent to 30 degrees. So, kung naano siya sa 8 o'clock, then add siya sa, sa 2 o'clock. So, siya o straight line, no? Straight line ang yung na-forma. So, straight line determines 180 degrees. Right. So, next question. Medyo taas-taas 15 items na siya. Kaya, arong malingaw ta. Pasan natin, no? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Len wanted to put up a sari-sari store measuring 3 meters by 3 meters in the corner of her square lot. She found out that it would leave her with 55 square meters for the rest of the house. So what were the original dimensions of her lot? Times up. Okay, what happened? Leaderboard. Okay. Si ma'am, wala ka basa siyang question. The answer is 68 by 8 square meter. So, 69 square meter to siya. Minusan og 3 by 3, so 9. So, it leaves her 55 square meter of the rest of her lot. No, after, nag-put up siya, magkuha siya og sa part sa iyang lot para tukuran og sari-sari store. Okay. Next question. Which term of the sequence? 4, 1, negative 2, negative 5 is negative 29. All right, so the answer is negative 29 is the 18th, the 12th term. Sorry, the 12th term. So, nanatay top 3 sa atong leaderboard. Gi-flash na sa screen. Right, so the common difference is negative 3, no? Next question. Okay, basig mawala ang ako ang signal mo. Paspasan lang din ako. Sorry na gid kayo, ma'am and sir. I know nga mga bright kayo ta dire. Ma'am Cardo gets 30 pesos off for every basket of mangoes from his suki. Manasuki Makalugi. If each basket of mangoes cost 400 pesos, which equation Ma'am Cardo used to determine the amount he would pay for x of x for a basket of mango, no? Alright, so times up. The answer is f of x equals 370. No? 370x. Okay, na less man ang 430 pesos. So, that is, or y equals 370 times the number of basket of mangoes represented by the variable x. Okay, thank you. So next question. I hope naga po ng tanan, walay nawala. Next. Para malingaw ta diri daghano nato. The 13th century means which years? We are now in the 21st century. What? So the years, the period of years is the 13th century. So history daw na siya. Or history yun. Time's up. The answer is from katong na ay 13,000. So from 1201 to 13,000 years. Okay, next. Wow, nanay nag-advance sa atong leaderboard. Okay. Nag-checks na ba? Marabit na ko makita ang screen. Okay, next question, please. This is science. Reflection is to bounce. As refraction is to So, mga science teachers, especially physics teachers, alright, so naapa ba ko during the pita? Basig nawala na ko. Okay, the answer is to bend. The refraction of light is the bending of light as it enters from one medium to another medium. So, the bend ang light. Okay, so that's physics. Oh, so parinti pud sa math. Okay, next question, please. Name some sources of direct current. Direct current. Which among the choices is a source for direct current? Okay. Answer is, mga dynamo batteries. So, direct current. So, ang nanay, nag-top 1, 2, and 3 sa ato ang leaderboard. Okay. Next question. Get ready. Gamay na lang. I hope everybody will enjoy this question. So, at the time of the short circuit, the current in the circuit is, of course, short circuit. What does short circuit means? Okay, when we say short circuit, means there is a rapid increase or increase heavily of current. No, that's why mag-spark siya. Dili siya na short, kundi ning taas, no, ning taas ang current. All right, so that's physics. Next question. Let's proceed. The difference in attitude or behavior between young and older people that causes a lack of understanding is called what? No? Kanang ato ang mga misunderstanding sa atong estudyante, dili kay takasakay, kay sila ang generation natog generation nila o ang nilang behavior is different. Wow. Okay, answer. Daghan nang nawala sa atong kuan players. Okay. Time's up. Wow, the answer is, of course, na-mention ako kanina, no? There is a difference or anong tawag, generation gap, no? So, very simple. That's generation gap between young and old generation. Millennial sila and teacher sometimes is isolated sa iyang generation X, generation Y. Para sa ako, nabilang pa sa generation X, no? But, okay lang, tinapod ko akong mga anak. So, makasabot po sa mga young people, especially our students. So, that is called, again, generation gap. There is a huge difference between our behavior and attitude. Okay. Next question, please. Curly needs 2/3 yard of the fabric to make each hat for school play. How many hats can she make with 6 yards of fabric? Wow, math na po, general mathematics. Okay, time's up. Answer is 9. So 6 times 12. 6 times 3, 8, and divided by 2, 9. Okay. General mathematics good. So next, the last yata. The last question. So let's see kung kinsaron gyud ang atong modaog. I love to drink milk before any competition because I always like coming first. This statement presupposes that. Which of the statement presupposes that statement? Time's up. So, the answer is, of course, the milk will make you support you to become a champion. Okay, ano man siya. I love to drink milk in any competition, no? Okay, last na ba to siya? Let's see kung may question pa ba? Kung kisa'y nag-tap sa leaderboard. Alright. Kinsa ang top 3 sa atong leaderboard po? Kindly screenshot siguro na lang, no? Okay, maya-maya lang. Just wait for your prize, no? A load. Kindly PM or i-message na lang dito sa ato ang GC. If not a member of our Mathematicators GC, you can also PM me directly. So, yung pangalan ko, Jeline Sabid. So, okay. That's all for this morning, ma'am and sir. This has been your host, Teacher Jeline of San Miguel National High School. Saying
Ayan.
God bless us all.
Thank you so much po, Ma'am
Nabuhay.
Jeline. Thank you so much po. Thank you so much po for that very exciting quizzes po, ma'am. Thank you so much. Ayan.
Thank you so much, Teacher
So again,
Jeline.
teachers, we remind you sa mga nanalo, please do screenshot your account to prove that you won the quizzes.com. So ayan po, screenshot nyo lang po and send it to, if you are included on the Math Innovators group chat, kindly send it there po yung screenshot nyo. And if ever hindi po kasali kayo, hindi po kayo kasali doon sa group chat, send it to your ano na lang po, district math coordinator, at yung district math coordinator na lang po, sila lang po yung magsisend sa TWG team. So ayan, thank you so much. Sir Seth, have you joined the competition, Sir Seth?
Wala gani ko kaapas, sir. Oy, pero sige lang.
Laban lang,
How
sir.
to paspas po na atong mga teacher participants coming from
Yes.
different districts. And of course, without further ado, Teacher Ram, and with everything that we have learned in the past 2 days, let us all be ready. I know we are ready mentally and physically. Kaya nakapag-energize
Yes.
sa taganina. And of course, naka-brain quiz na punta. Let's time to sit back, time to relax, and time to get ready to learn.
Yeah, so for our first speaker for this morning, Sir Seth, yes, introduce our first speaker for this morning, Teacher Seth.
Yes, our first speaker for this morning. He finished his 3-year information technology at North Point College of Arts and Technology Incorporated at Kidapawan City and graduated as highly competent. Last 2016, he graduated. He's a BS in Information Technology at AMA Computer Learning Center College of Tagum Incorporated. And take note, graduated as cum laude. Last 2017, he earned units in Bachelor in Secondary Education at North Davao College, Tagum Foundation Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, a certified Microsoft Innovative Educator and Educator, Community Contributor, and Influencer, presently teaching as Teacher 1 at Pasian National High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rimuel M. Bisnar. Hello, sir.
A warm introduction, host. So, my courtesy to our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Euphemia T. Gamutin, SAS of 5, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel R. Handayan, to our SGOD Chief, Dr. Ruben J. Riponte, to OIC Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division, Madam Arlene B. Lim, to all the education program supervisors, especially to the mathematics, Dr. Renato N. Pakpakin, to all the PSTS and DCP of Davao de Oro, especially to Ma'am Shirley Jean V. Sugano of Moncayo East District, to the teacher in charge of Pasay National High School, Ma'am Jenny Alderano, and to all the math teachers of Davao de Oro. So good day, and I hope you're doing fine, and thank you so much for spending your time with us. So right now, my task is to have a discussion and also a demonstration on how to use the Quizmaker app and also how to create animated videos using the Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so let me share to you my slide. Okay, so Here's it. So Quizmaker, play, create, and share quizzes easily. So ito po yung logo ng ating Quizmaker. Cute. Okay. So ano ba yung Quizmaker? So Quizmaker is a mobile application that allows you to play, create, and share quizzes in a simple and intuitive way. So ang Quizmaker po, ma'am and sir, ito po ay offline. Hindi kagaya ng iba na mga application. Ang Quizmaker ay pwede ito sa mga remote areas in which hindi masyadong maganda yung connection ng internet, pero at least meron pa rin connection para ma-download mo yung mismong quiz. Okay, so I'm going to explain that further mamaya. Okay, so before anything else, no, while I am explaining the Quizmaker app to you, so let me share to you how, let me show to you how to download, to install the Quizmaker. So, punta lang tayo sa Play Store. Ayan. So, sa search box, you type the Quizmaker. Okay. Ayan. So, Quizmaker by the developer is QMaker Text. So, install lang natin yan and then right after open natin. Okay? So, madali lang yan i-install, hindi naman ito mabigat. Okay. So, wag nating i-choose yung ating Quizmaker Professional. Wag yung Quizmaker Professional, okay, ma'am sir? Kasi the Quizmaker Professional is a time-limited lamang. Okay? Merong 7-day trial lang po yung Quizmaker Professional. Pero maganda din yun. If you really want to subscribe, if you really want to go with all the features of Quizmaker, you can try the Quizmaker Professional. But for the student, you can also try, you may try the free feature of the Quizmaker. Ito pong Quizmaker by the QMaker Tech. Okay? So, what are the features of the Quizmaker? So, create. First is create. So, ano ba yung pwede natin i-create sa Quizmaker? So, we can have the multiple choice questions. We also have the single choice questions and the open-ended questions. Okay. So, another feature for the Quizmaker is that you can share your creations easily as the .qcm extension file. Okay, I'm going to discuss further what is this QZM extension file. So, you can share your quiz. You can send the quiz to Messenger, to your group chat with your student, and also you can do that, share it, okay, or Bluetooth. So, maraming paraan upang ma-share yung ating QZM file. Okay? You can also receive and play quizzes downloaded or received from your contacts from a simple file. So, pag ma-download yung isang quiz, pwede mo yan siyang ma-play agad-agad. Okay? Next, ito. What is a QCM file? So, QCM file, it is a file format that aims to support interactive quizzes including pictures and sounds with automatic scoring. Ayan. So, it is a file format, okay? QZM file is a compressed file that contains a set of questions, proposals, and answers, okay? Then, QZM file is structured so that it is interpreted automatically by a compatible application. Okay, just like the Microsoft Word, in order to open a doc file, a .doc file, you need a Microsoft Word for that. If you really want to open the PDF file, you need a PDF reader or you need a Acrobat reader. If you want to open a PowerPoint presentation, a .ppt file, you also need to have a PowerPoint application. And so right here in our QZM file, you need to you can open the QCM file using the Quizmaker application. Okay, so therefore, once you share a quiz as a portable and shareable QCM file format, the receiver needs to have a Quizmaker app again installed, or at least a compatible QCM file reader to read and play it. So ayan, yan ang sabi ko kanina, you need to have a Quizmaker application to open the QZM file format. Okay, so Quizzes created using Quizmaker are designed to support self-evaluation and entertainment gaming. Ayan. So, hindi po siya, the Quizmaker, hindi po siya pwedeng gamitin for exam, for quizzes na recorded. So, it's just like a self-evaluation. Kumbaga, you're going to use the Quizmaker app for diagnostic test only, and for also entertainment gaming or yung mga trivia. Ayan. So, okay, so try natin open yung ating Quizmaker. Okay, so after na ma-download natin yung Quizmaker, so let's try to locate that kung saan siya na-download. Ayan, so ito yung Quizmaker. Okay, so ito po yung GUI ng ating Quizmaker application. So dito nyo po makikita sa questionnaires kung kapag nag-create kayo ng quizzes, tapos shinare nyo sa yung student. So kapag na-download nila yung quiz na shinare nyo, so dito nila makikita yung ating quiz, yung playable, okay? Playable na quizzes, okay? So dito naman po sa creations, ayan, sa creations naman po, dito po this is where you can create the quizzes, okay? Sa creations. Now, right here, you can choose the layout that you want, kung ano yung gusto nyo. Okay? So, the search box, kung isi-search niyo yung, if marami talagang quizzes na create, so kapag marami na, so dito nyo lang isi-search para makita agad. Okay? So, dito naman sa triple na horizontal line, this is where you can put your profile. You can log in your account here. You can put the pictures that you want as a profile, display picture. So, click natin yan. So, ayan. This is where you can edit your name, your gender, and your email. So, right here, click natin itong icon, yung icon na camera, and then press the gallery to add a picture for your Quizmaker. Okay. So gallery, and then yan, locate mo lang kung saan nakasave sa phone mo. Okay. And then select, and then that's it. So you have now a picture for your Quizmaker. Yan. Okay. So after you've done all the necessary, after you put all the necessary information, just click at the bottom part of the application. Merong green circle na may check. So click nyo lang po yan upang ma-save yung profile. Okay. Now let's go back to the Quizmaker app. Ayan. So, upang mag-add ng quiz, mag-create ng quiz, go to the creation, ayan, go to creations, and then just click this plus button, okay? Yan. Okay. So, there you go. So, after you've clicked the plus button, so lalabas tong dialog box na to, new project, tapos project name. So, right here you can put the title of your quiz, okay? Okay. Yan. So, right here's general mathematics. Okay. Quiz, quarter 2 quiz, quiz 1. Okay, then press create. Ayan. So, dito na tayo. So, you can add picture. So, select lang natin. Okay. So, just locate. Ano yung gusto nyong picture. So, make sure, ma'am and sir, na dapat, wag naman yung mga picture na hindi naman talaga bagay sa quiz. So, if meron kayong module na kung saan nyo nag-refer sa ating quiz, kung saan nyo ni-refer yung ating quiz, so, maybe you can use the cover of that module. Okay. Okay, so dito tayo sa language of the questionnaire. Okay, so English po tayo. Tsaka dito sa show correction, yes, kasi nga self-evaluation. So make sure that you've displayed the correct answer if ever the student might have a wrong answer. Smart input enable, yes, and lock editing. So sa lock editing, dapat po yes po tayo dito. Okay, bakit po yes? Locking using a password. So enter the lock password that other users will need to enter before they can edit your creation. So ito. So at least hindi nila ma-edit yung question mo. Okay, so you should put some password for it. Okay? So for this, we have password 1234 and then click OK. And then supported play mode, click lang natin yung challenge only. Okay? Okay, so right here, you can put the topic of your questionnaire, kung ano yung topic na napalaob dito sa ating quiz 1. Okay? So, yan. Click niyo lang po yung pencil na icon para ma-edit. Yan. So, enter the name of a topic. So, for this is simple and compound interests. Okay, then click OK for that. And then right here, the knowledge level. So set a difficulty level and the level of knowledge recommended for this quiz. So meron tayong easy, normal, difficult, tsaka expert. So for this, I choose normal. And then enter the knowledge level name. So ayan, so you can choose this. It's grade 3 to grade 1, 2, 3 up to grade 12. At saka meron pa yan for college level. So for this is for grade 11. Okay. So next, you can put a description of your questionnaire. Okay. So for this, you can do the instruction kung ano yung gagawin niya sa quiz na ginawa mo. Okay. So choose the letter of the best answer. Okay. Okay. So next up, okay, dito tayo sa scoring. Kung ano yung scoring policy na gagawin natin. So, meron tayong mga choices kung ano yung mga scoring for this quiz. So, meron tayong each true answer adds 1 point. Meron ding each true answer adds 1 point. Each false answer subtracts 1 point on all the points obtained. Next is we have the each true answer adds 1 point. A single false answer cancels your correct answer. And a 1 point will be subtracted to your score. Another one is each true answer adds 1 point. Only one wrong answer and all the points related to the question is canceled. Ayan. So find all the answer to a question and earned 1 point. A wrong answer cancels all the points related to the question. And last option for the scoring policy is find all the answer to a question and earned 1 point. A single wrong answer subtracts 1 point. Ayan. Then right after you've chose the scoring policy. So for me, I'm going to use this each true answer adds 1 point. Okay. So next is after you've selected the right or most fitted scoring policy for you. So just press the validate button. Okay. So right here, you have the total number of questions. Dito sa random mode enable naman, no lang po tayo dito or depende po yun sa usage teachers. So sa random mode, the questions might will be randomized, and also the choices. So for example, from sa student A, sa student A, number 1 question might be number 10 question sa student B. And choices letter A sa student A might be choice letter B sa ibang student. So if you plan to have a voiceover in your questions and also your choices, so hindi siya pwede random mode kasi nga it might contradict to your voiceover and also to the display of the choices. So sinabi mo letter A 1 pero ang sa student B, ang letter A niya is 3. So no lang po tayo kapag mag-voice over tayo sa question and also sa choices. So okay. So dito naman tayo sa test duration. Ito, click natin to. Press natin to. So sa duration of the questionnaire, so meron tayong dalawang choices. So we have test duration for challenge mode and time per question for exam mode. So in test duration, the duration will be will configure here will be applied to all the tests. So if your quiz is applied in challenge mode, the time for each question will be automatically computed regarding your test question. So let's say for example you have 10 items na quiz, and you've planned to have 1 minute for each question. So yung ilalagay po natin dito, it will be 10 minutes. Ayan. So if ever na gusto mo na 2 minutes naman every question, so ilalagay natin dito will be 20 minutes. Okay? So sa for us sa demonstration ko na gagawin, so we have 5 items, tapos we have 1 minute per question, so we have a total of 5 minutes test duration. Okay, so dito naman sa time per question, okay, the time you will configure here will be the time you want to allocate for each question. So the total test duration in exam mode will be automatically computed regarding your test question count. So for me, no, much better na dito lang tayo sa test duration upang siya na bahala na siya na yung bahala, or the app will do its thing. So siya na yung bahala mag-allocate ng time to each question. Okay? So test duration will be used in challenge mode and time per question will be used for exam mode. Okay? And then right after you put all the necessary information, just press edit to add questions. Now, take note teachers that hindi po kayo makaka-edit ng mga questions, okay? Makakapagdagdag ng mga questions if hindi niyo po isusupply yung mga informations po dito. So you need to apply all the necessary information and then you can now add a questions. Okay? Okay, so ito po yung ating interface sa pag-add ng ating questions. So right here, this button, if you're done with all the works, you can save. Okay, so click nyo natin yan. Touch lang natin yan. Hindi siya click kasi nga mobile phone yung gamit. Touch lang natin yan. So para mas to save all your work. Okay, so in Quizmaker, you can actually add a picture, and also you can also add an audio or a recordings. So yeah. So let's try to put some questions. So the simple interests formula is I equals P times R times T. So, and so what does the T represent? Okay. Now you put all the questions. So, ayan. So you can also add a picture kung ano yung gusto nyo. For example, sa math kasi there are some formula or even some graphs na mahirap siyang i-transform into text. So you just picture that like graph or that formula na talagang marami pang mga lalo na yung naka-rational or everything, meron pa mga symbol. So, pwede nyo lang i-capture na lang yung textbook or kung ano man. Okay? Ayan, so you can also do the recording. So, press lang natin to and then do the record. Let's say, for example, that you want your student to hear your voice. Ayan, kasi nga, hindi na tayo, modular lang tayo. Yan, yung iba modular print. Yan, so, para naman merong interaction with you at saka ng student, so you can add your voice. You can do merong questions dyan, tapos aside from the question, meron ding narration o kumbaga meron ding voice over ng yung question. So for example, kanina, ayan, ayan. So I've already recorded this one. So there you go. So right here, you can add the answer. Ayan. The choices for your multiple choice question. Ayan. Interest, and then the last one will be percent rate. Okay. Press nyo lang itong add answer if you want to add more options or distractors. Okay. Click lang natin yung tamang sagot. Okay, click natin yung tamang sagot. Yung box dito. Okay. And then you can also add a comment. For example, after they answer the question, merong comment na lalabas. Ayan, kumbaga kapag mali naman, pwede mo i-explain using the add comment. Ayan. Okay. And then to create another question, if you want to add more questions, so just press the add question. Okay? So, yan. So, meron tayong question, first question. Ayan. So, add question lang po tayo if you want to add more question. Okay? So, click natin to save your questions. To save your work. Okay. Save. Ayan. So, save na po natin yung ating question. Okay. So, right now, I'm going to teach you, to demonstrate to you how to save or how to save your quiz into a QCM file para ma-share nyo yung QCM file sa yung student. It's either Bluetooth, Messenger, or even a share it. Okay? So, click lang natin tong yung triple dot na to na naka-vertical. So, click lang natin yan. And lalabas po to. And choose export as QCM file. Okay. Now, after that, just click export. Okay. So, export as QCM file created a portable and shareable questionnaire file from Project General Mathematics Quarter 2 Quiz 2. Ayan. So, after you've exported the QCM file, kapag pupunta tayo sa questionnaire, so dito makikita na po natin yung ating playable and also shareable na question, na quiz, okay? So, press lang po natin tong triple dot na naka-vertical pa rin, okay? Tapos, lalabas po yung, i-click po natin yung properties. Bakit? In order for us to locate kung saan ba nasi-save yung ating QCM file. So, tignan natin sa properties. So, right here, you can locate your QCM file in the phone memory / QZM maker / build. So, pupunta tayo sa phone memory, tapos hanapin natin yung folder na QZM maker, and then sa loob ng QZM maker, find the builds na folder. Okay? So, and now let's try to locate our QZM file. So let's go to the file manager. Okay, so click the file manager and go to your phone memory dito sa phone storage. Click natin yan, press natin yan, and then ano nga yung address ng ating QZM file? So phone memory, and then QZM maker, and then right after is build. Okay, so let's look for the QZM maker folder. Okay, so there you go, QZM maker, and then go to builds. And then right here, long press the general mathematics or the quiz that you want to share to your student. Okay, so and then right after you've long pressed the file, so lalabas po yung ganito. So click po natin yung press po natin yung send. Okay, and then right after is press yung chats. Okay, after lalabas. Okay, dito na. Okay, wait. Okay, so right here, you can search the group chat or the person that you want to send the specific QZM file or specific quiz. So dyan, search nyo lang yan, and then click natin yung send. Okay, so that's it for the quiz maker. So right now, so your output for this topic will be create a 5-item quiz with audio and image, okay, using the Quizmaker app. So send the QZM file to the link provided after Ma'am Sheila's topic mamayang hapon po. So 5-item lang po, no? So for the math teachers, of course, math po yung ating content, yung ating quiz. So for those who are non-teaching mathematics, so choose any subjects that you've handled in your school, and then 5 items lang po. Okay, so kayo nang bahala kung ilang choices. So you can have the true or false, pwede yan siya. You can have also true or false, yes or no, or kayo na pong bahala. At least merong question at saka meron po tayong choices. Ayan. So thank you so much for listening for the first topic this morning. So right now, we will have another topic, which is how to create an animated video using Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so let me prepare the slides. Okay, so how to create animated videos with PowerPoint. So with the Microsoft PowerPoint. So I'm going to show to you how we're going to transform some word problems into an animated video. So bakit ko ba to diniscuss? O bakit ko ba to sinali sa aking topic? So 2 reasons why animated video is the best type of content. So first reason we have here is the animated videos are more visual, and animated videos are psychologically appealing. Okay, so animated videos are more visual, so not just like some text, not just like some still images. So mas maganda talaga na merong makikita yung ating mga students or yung ating mga audience na merong at least gumagalaw sa yung presentation, not just like you as the speaker. Okay, so this visual medium appeals to the senses and offers an easy and effective way to communicate important messages. So, and the best part is that visuals are consumed a lot more easily than text and leave a lasting impact on your audience. Okay, so according to Nicola Davis, she's a English zoologist and a writer. So she was one of the original presenters of BBC Children's Wildlife Program. So she states in her blog post that if you want people to emotionally connect with your content, animated video is an investment worth making. Ayan. So talagang mas maganda, no? Mas maganda talaga na merong animated video as what Nicola Davis said, no? States in her blog post. Emotionally connect with your content. So at least meron silang nakikita. Nakikita nila kapag yung if ever man yung isang video doon or isang animated video is malungkot. So at least nafe-feel nila merong emotional connection between with the audience. Okay, so 90% of information transmitted to the brain is visual, and visuals are processed 60,000 times faster in the brain than text. So talagang mas effective talaga kapag meron tayong mga visuals, no? Meron tayong mga aside from the text, okay? Sa ating mga discussion. Okay, so this is according to 3M Corporation and Zabisco. So another one, 40% of people will respond better to visual information than plain text. Okay, this is also came from Zabisco. And according to Jerome Bruner, as cited by Paul Martin Lester in Syntactic Theory of Visual Communication, it states that 80% of what is seen is retained. Ayan. Kung ano yung mga nakikita natin, no? 80%, kumbaga sa isang discussion, 80% dyan ay nare-retain because of the visual. Ayan. So, feed your head how your brain processed visual. So, 65% of people are visual learners. Ayan. So, talagang napakaraming mga visual learners. Tapos, we have 50% of the brain is used in visual processing. And, 90% of information transmitted to the brain is visual, and 70% of all sensory receptors are in the eyes. Ayan. So, ang dami-daming mga sensory receptors na nasa ating mata. Okay? So, talagang importante, no? Importante talaga yung visuals sa ating mga presentation. Okay? So, another one, animated videos are psychologically appealing. So, bakit siya psychologically appealing? Kasi nga, one of our earliest memories as kids growing up is watching cartoons. So cartoons are so captivating because they're fun, engaging, and most of all, colorful. Ayan, so talagang nahuhook tayo sa mga colorful. Pero take note lang po tayo na don't use too much colors in your presentation. At least 2 or 3 colors. No? Wag tayong gumamit ng napakaraming color kasi nga it is more distracting na. Okay? So, there's something, no? There's really something about moving images that appeals to the human brain. Yan. And this naturally extends to animated video. So, hopefully after this discussion or after this demonstration to you, no? In your presentation, hindi lang plain text yung nakikita ng ating mga students. So at least meron tayong mga objects para mas magandang tingnan. Okay? At saka mas appealing sa ating mga bata. Hindi sila kumbaga sa discussion, hindi sila matutulog, di kaya gumagawa ng iba pang bagay. Ayan. So, right here, okay, so I'm going to show to you na-forward siya, no? So, I'm going to show to you a sample animated video with a word problem. So, I had used a distance problem for this one. So, let's listen to the to what I created. Okay, so let's play.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour. Jude left at the same time and drove in the opposite direction with an average speed of 43 kilometers per hour. How long does Jude need to drive before they are 65 kilometers apart?
Okay, ayan. So, yan po. Yan po ang isang example po ng ating uh, animated video. So, transforming a distance problem into an animated video. So, at least yung mga student natin, no, yung mga student natin ay hindi sila maboboard kasi nga it's math. You know, math, a lot of people really hates math, no? So, at least bigyan natin ng kulay yung math using some animated videos. Okay? So, okay, excuse me. So, ang pinakauna talagang gagawin, okay, yung pinakaunang gagawin is, if you look for example, meron tayong libro, tapos meron tayong nakita ng mga problems doon na pwede tayong gawin or gawa ng isang animated video. So, look for that, and then look for, read all read the content, and then hanapin natin kung ano yung pwede nating i-download. Okay, for example, sa ating example na pinakita ko kanina. So, Leia at saka si Jude. So, maghahanap tayo ng picture ng isang babae at saka ng isang lalaki, Jude. So, Leia left the office, left home and drove towards the ferry office. So, meaning, si Leia is an adult one. So, let's try to find some pictures na adult tsaka yung lalaki. Okay? Si Jude. At saka, drove. So, meron tayong car. Yan. At saka, home. Yung left home. So, meron, search tayo ng mga pictures na merong bahay. Tapos, ano pa ba? Car, ayun. So, next. So, I'm going to show to you some tips on looking some images na pwede natin gawin. So, right here, so go to web browser tayo. Okay? So, open a web browser. If you have some Google Chrome, web browsers are like Google Chrome. We have the Microsoft Edge. We have the Opera. Those are web browsers, teachers. Okay, so open tayo ng web browser, and then in the URL box, in the address box, so type natin yung freepic.com. Ayan. So freepic.com, ito po yung ating itsura, no, ng ating freepic.com. So ito lang po, teachers. So ang freepic.com, kapag free user ka po, you can only download 10 images per day. Ayan, per day yan siya ha, for one device. So if you really want to have per one device and per account. Ayan, so for example, nag-download ka sa laptop mo ng yung account. So kapag mag-download ka naman the same day, doon ka naman sa phone, the same account, hindi na siya pwede. So, dapat, pwede siya na different device, pero different account naman. So, para at least, ma-maximize natin yung pag-download ng free. Okay? So, talagang make sure lang talaga, no? Make sure lang po na you are sure na kung ano yung kailangan na i-download. Ayan. So, alam mo na kung ano yung kailangan mong i-download. So, for example, let's try to search some pictures right here in the freepic.com. Okay? Okay. So, search natin. Like, kasi kailangan, like for example, backyard. Ayan. So, check natin ito. Check natin dito sa category yung vectors. So dapat vector image po yung ating mga, yung ating hahanapin ng mga illustrations or hahanapin ng mga cartoon-like, no? Medyo cartoon. For example dito, ito po ay isang vector image, tapos ito po. So ito, realistic to, so wag ito. So use those vector na mga images. And then, dito sa license, click natin yung free para ang lalabas lang sa search is yung free tapos vectors. Okay? Tapos, ayan yung mga vector na lumabas. Ayan, so nawala na yung mga realistic na mga images. So yan yung mga example ng mga vectors. So simple lang po yung vector. So hindi siya masyadong cartoon, hindi masyadong like cartoon masyado. Okay? So click lang natin, okay? Back natin. So click natin, for example, ito yung backyard. Click natin, tapos download, and then click yung free download. Ayan, so dito nakita natin yung free, yung na-download na picture. So double click, okay? By the way, so you need to download a WinRAR application sa inyong cellphone to extract the files sa ating na-download. Ayan, kailangan natin ng WinRAR or yung zip file, file na application. Yung mga mag-open, mag-extract ng mga RAR or zip na mga file. Ayan. So, then open natin and then double click. Ayan, so lalabas na. So, kita nyo, napakaganda ng ating image. Ayan. So, how we're going to put this image into our PowerPoint. Ayan. So, ang una nating gagawin, ayan. So, right click natin tapos copy. Yan lang, simple. And then go to your PowerPoint and then Control V for paste. So, Control V lang po tayo sa paste. Ayan. So, drag natin. Ayan, make sure po, okay? Make sure po na kapag magre-resize tayo, press po natin yung shift tapos dito para hindi mawala yung ratio, yung aspect ratio ng ating image. Yan, wag po dito. Kasi nga, it might happen na iliit, no? Yung ratio niya mas, yung kahoy mas iikli siya. So, dapat, dito tayo sa mga edge. Ito. Sa mga corner tayo magre-resize by pressing shift and then drag. Okay, let's say, for example, okay, mag-open tayo ng isang PowerPoint. Okay, so Control N. Ayan, so let's try to look for an image. Ayan. So for this one, double-click natin. Okay. So right-click, tapos copy, and then go to your PowerPoint, and then Control V. There you go. So again, dito tayo. Ayan. Pwede din mag-shift tayo. Ayan, shift. Wag po dito. Okay ha? Kasi kapag ganyan, liliit. Ayan. So, ito yung ito yung usual na nakikita ko usually sa mga portfolio ng mga teachers, yung kasi nga, hindi siya nagsakto sa eksakto na kalalagyan niya dapat. So, ginanon na lang yan. Ganyan. So, to avoid that one, ayan. So, pangit na siya masyado. So, to avoid that one, no? Dapat, okay, undo natin. Dapat dito lang tayo magre-resize. Ayan. Dito tayo magre-resize. Ha? So, sa corners lang po tayo. Okay. Now, I'm going to show to you how to create what I did kanina. Okay? So, right here we have the ito. So, Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour. Jude left at the same time and drove in the opposite direction with an average speed of 43 kilometers per hour. How long does Jude need to drive before they are 65 kilometers per hour? Yan. So, maghanap tayo ng image ni Leia, an adult woman, tapos home, Tapos, drove, so merong car. So, pwede na wala ng ferry office. Pero ikaw, pwede din na merong ferry office. Pero left home lang kasi tayo towards the ferry office. So, just the car. And then Jude, an adult man. Okay. So, tapos another car for Jude. And the outside and the home, the a picture inside a home and also a picture outside the home. Okay, so right here I had already downloaded some pictures of. So for the outside of their house, so I had downloaded this one at the freepic.com. So freepic.com ko to kinuha. So mas maganda kasi nga if you're going to zoom it in, talagang napaka-clear, HD pa po kapag sa freepic.com po tayo. Pero yun nga, ano lang, the downside here is that 10 downloads per day lang po. Okay? So pwede naman maging unlimited yung download mo, pero you will subscribe to their website. Ayan. So for Jude, I also downloaded it at the freepic.com. Ayan. So I had chosen this one, okay, for the introductory for Jude. Ayan. So next, we have here for Leia. Ito, dinownload ko si Leia. Ito yung gagamitin ko for Leia. So, ayan. And for the interior of their house, so I downloaded this one also. Okay? So paano ko nahanap to? So like house tapos vector, ganun lang. Tapos woman, tapos vector, tsaka free. Tapos man, for Jude, man, vector, tapos free. And then for the outside of their house pa rin, house, tapos vector, tapos free. Ayan. So for the car, ito po, meron din tayo sa ating PowerPoint. So just go to insert, ayan, go to insert and then go to pictures and go to online pictures. Ayan, so you can access this feature without the internet connection. Ayan. Ayan, so car, tapos illustrations. Ayan. So as you can see, so make sure na kung ano man yung ginamit mo ng mga illustration dun sa yung dinownload ng illustration. So make sure na compatible din siya sa ating animated video. So wag tayong gumamit ng mga illustration na medyo realistic yung dating kasi nga vector yung ginamit natin. So for this one, we can use this. Okay? We can use this yellow car. Ayan, kasi vector yung kanyang design. Yan. So press lang natin yan. And for ito, so we can use this yellow car for we can use this yellow car to Leia, and this car, ito, we can use this one for Jude. Okay, kasi mas manly yung dating niya. Okay, so insert, ganun. So ganun lang yung ating yung ating pagsi-search ng ating mga pictures na maganda for the presentation. So let's say for example, you want to add a like doctor. So doctor illustration. Excuse me. Ayan. So merong napakaraming mga illustrations na doctor. So just try to find the exact or magandang tignan yung, or bagay na bagay sa yung animation. Ayan. So for this one, ito, naka-vector to, maganda tong gamitin. Tapos ito. Ayan. So insert na rin. Tignan natin ha. Okay. Ayan. So this is a vector image pa rin. Ayan. So as you can see, the design or the concept of of the cartoon is just like the car. So, kumbaga, kung ipapartner natin siya, okay lang, no? Pero pag ito naman yung ating gagamitin. Let's say, for example, doctor illustration, back tayo. Ayan. Insert. Okay. It takes a while, so pwede. Ayan. So ito, pwede. Pwede siyang car, and also this one is pwede siya. Medyo bagay siya. Pero, let's see. Illustration. Ayan. So by the way, so kapag dito tayo maghahanap ng mga images, so this is protected by the Creative Commons, no? So Creative Commons, ito po yung mga fair use na mga images, so pwede natin gamitin kahit saan, kahit kailan, ganun. So for example, this kind of illustration. Ayan. So, medyo hindi siya bagay for the animation. Ayan. So, it's parang pang-editorial siya na. Okay? So, let's go back. Okay? So first natin gagawin is to put, kasi nga Leia left home, so nasa loob pa sila ng bahay. So, let's put this one. So, drag natin yung image. Huwag nating i-release. Drag natin. Just hold it. Punta tayo sa PowerPoint and then go to the PowerPoint presentation and release. Ganon. So, next is make sure na lahat ng image ay mag-fit dito sa ating working area. Ito. So, dapat yan. So, kapag ating i-F5, ayan. So, ayan. So, walang mga white, wala na tayong makikita mga white something. Ayan. So, medyo pakita natin yung ating lights. Ayan. Okay. Next up is we need to put Leia and also Jude. So, let's go to Leia. Okay. Drag natin si Leia sa PowerPoint presentation. Ayan. Next, 4 sila. So, we need to crop this one. So, kunin natin yung other images ni Leia for this, other images ng woman. So, press natin to, go to picture format, and then crop. So, ayan, crop natin. Ganun. Okay, and enter. Okay, just click it outside the working area. Ayan, ganun. Okay, so pangit pa siya, no? Meron pa siyang white background. So, sa mga teachers na marunong mag-Photoshop, you can do that on the Photoshop. But in PowerPoint, you can do that also, removing background. So, still, go to picture format pa rin, and right here, at the top left of the PowerPoint, so merong remove background. So remove background automatically remove unwanted portions of the picture. If needed, use marks to indicate areas to keep or remove from the picture. So press natin yung remove background. Ayan. So ito pong nakikita nyo na pink, ito po yung na-remove na mga background. So, make sure to zoom it in. So, control lang natin. Press control sa ating keyboard and then mouse wheel. Yan. So, para mag-zoom. Yan. Okay. So, ayan, zoom natin. So, as you can see, meron pang mga hair na hindi pa nakuha. So, just click these mark areas to keep. Ayan. Mark areas to keep. Keep natin tong hair dito. Okay, ayaw niya. Keep natin. Okay, so medyo naglalag po yung laptop. Okay, so just wait. And then, tignan natin sa baba. Ayan, meron pang white. So, to get the white background dito is just click this mark areas to remove. Ayan. So, ayan. Click lang natin. Okay lang naman kahit hindi pulido kasi naman hindi ito, during the presentation, hindi naman ito i-zoom. Yan. At least makukuha lang yung mga unnecessary na mga white backgrounds. Yung mas visible na mga white backgrounds or mga backgrounds. Okay? Okay, so tignan natin sa baba. Okay? I guess meron pa. Ayan. So sa shoes, so na-remove yung shoes. So mark areas to keep po tayo. Okay? Yan. Yan. So nawala na. So talagang make sure to zoom in upang walang mga body parts na mawawala po. Okay? So I guess we're done. So click po natin yung ating keep changes. Ayan, keep changes po tayo. Ayan. So as you can see, ayan, so wala na po yung white background. And then you can adjust the exact proportion of the human being sa ating interior. So let's try to shrink a little bit. Okay. Okay. So next up is to add Jude. Yan. Yan. Let's add Jude. Drag it in to the presentation. And there we go. Crop natin si Jude. Ay, sorry. Crop. Okay. So again, go to picture format and remove background. So ayan, so zoom natin. So ayan, so meron pa tayong nakikita na mga na-remove na mga body parts, I guess. Ayan, so sa shoes pa rin. So mark areas to keep. Tignan natin kung meron pang mga... Okay, so wala na. Okay, so keep changes po tayo. Ayan. Okay. Yun. Okay, so meron na tayong... medyo lakihan natin. Si mas malaki yung lalaki. Ayan. So meron na tayong Leia, meron na tayong Jude. So, next is to, ayan, meron na tayong first slide. So, based on the problem is Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office. So, parang diretso agad, no? Diretso agad sa problem or sa problem agad. So, pwede naman natin na para mas ma-extend pa natin yung animation, we can introduce our character. Okay? So, ang ginawa ko kanina, nilagyan ko lang ng Meet Leia and Jude. So, ganun. So, pwede natin gawin ganyan para at least ma-introduce natin yung character. So, ang next natin gagawin is to record yourself. You record your voice or kung sino man yung kilala niyo na mas maganda yung voice. Pero mas maganda na sa'yo, ikaw yung nag-present, sa'yo din yung voice over ng ating or the narration of our presentation. Okay? So, in recording, you can use your phone. Okay? You can use your phone and then make sure, okay, I have here a phone. So, make sure na pag mag-record kayo, huwag nakaharap yung bibig sa inyong phone. Kumbaga sa inyong microphone ng inyong phone. Kasi nga, there might be some hiss or kumbaga mga yung buga ng ating bibig sa hangin. So merong masasagap na mga kanyang mga unnecessary na mga sounds sa recording. So make sure na yung pag-record ganito lang para at least malayo sa microphone or di kaya lagyan ng harang like some handkerchief dito. So mas magandang ganun. Or if sa mga iba na mga yung ibang teachers na magaling na sa editing. So I usually use sa Audition, Adobe Audition, I usually use Adobe Audition for the recordings kasi meron siyang mga noise cancellation, yung para mawala yung mga iba na mga unnecessary na mga noise. So like kanina, no? Merong mga tilaok yung naririnig niyo, merong mga tilaok ng manok. So talagang ganun talaga kasi nga it's live. So hindi ko naman pwede na galawin yung ating mga manok sa neighborhood. Ayan, so just bear with me na lang po sa mga chicken time dyan. Ayan. So mag-record tayo. So right now, I already have some pre-recorded na audio for this one. So let's try to look for that. Okay, so this one. So same pa rin, drag natin yung file sa ating PowerPoint. Ayan, and then release. Okay, so nakikita nyo yung ating audio. Ito po, ito na po yung audio. Pwede niya lakihan. Okay, tapos lagay natin sa gilid. Okay? So, next natin gagawin is, pag-start natin ng ating presentation, it should be start automatically. Yun. So, mag-play agad yung ating audio. Okay? So, it should check natin yung play across slide. So, kapag mag-next slide tayo, so maririnig pa rin natin yung ating audio. Okay? Ayan. And, check this one. Hide during show. Okay? Hide during show. Para hindi nila makita tong speaker na icon dito. Okay? So kung i-play natin,
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour. Jude left at the same time and drove in the opposite direction with an average speed of 40.
So, ating gagawin is we need to put the introduction. So, ano yung introduction?
Meet Leia and Jude.
Ayan, so meet Leia and Jude. So, mag-create tayo ng word art for this one. So, go to insert and go to word art. Ayan, so select natin to na design. White, tapos outline is orange with accent color 2. So, ito. Sorry. Okay. So, meet. Yan. So, medyo malaki-laki. Okay. So, let's try to use a font. Okay, Comic Sans MS kasi nga mas cartoon-like. So you can find some cartoon font. So go to the internet and search for cartoon font or font for cartoon. So ganun lang, search lang natin para madagdagan ng mga font. So kagaya nito, as you can see, marami na akong mga font na na-download. Yan. Yan. So search lang tayo sa Google kung ano yung gusto. For example, Avenger font. Ayan. So, lalabas na yung mga Avengers font. Di kaya Pokemon font. So, may yung mga font na ginagamit usually sa mga animation, o kaya sa mga movies. Ganun. So, we can find it there. Okay? Now, we have here the meet. Okay? Meet. Ayan. Medyo. Okay. Next is we need to put another word art. So, create tayo. So, insert pa rin. And then, let's try to use this one. Okay. Tapos, meet Leia. Leia, and. So, yung gagamitin kong font dito might be Impact. Okay. Ayan, so make sure na mababasa po yung ating mga text. So dito dapat yung outline natin is darker than the inner color. Kasi nga mas light yung color, dapat yung outline ng ating text should be darker. Okay? So go to shape format. Ayan, and then sa text outline, choose natin tong red. Ayan. Tapos sa text field, maybe I'm going to use this light yellow para mas nakikita nila. And then still sa text outline, so weight, lagyan natin ng mas ano na weight. Ayan, so the 1.5 na weight ng ating outline. Ayan. So natin Leia. Tapos just copy paste, no? Click lang natin. So make sure nakaganito siya. Activated na yung ating shape. Control C, tapos Control V. Ayan, so meron ng dalawa. Pwede din na Control. Press lang yung Control. Tapos as you can see, you can now drag it. Ayan, so Control and then click and then drag. Ganun lang. So maraming way to copy paste. So Control V, Control C, or click Control and then drag. Ganun. Okay. So, again, so let's copy and then Jude. So, si Jude, pwede nating change yung ating color. Maybe some lighter green. Ayan. So, pwede na yan. Okay. Meet Leia and Jude. Okay, now we're going to put some animation. So dito na yung mga timings. Ayan. So go to animations dito. Ayan. I hope naka-follow yung mga teachers natin. So go to animations and then click natin yung si Jude tsaka si Leia. Ayan. So again, to select multiple image, so just press press Control key on your keyboard and then click the image, the specific image. Ayan. So, activated na yung dalawa and let's try to add some animation. Ayan. Now, I am using fly-in kasi nga it is more simple kasi nga gusto natin na ipakita sila. Now, they have some entrance on your in your animated video. So, please don't make some entrance na mga ganito, no? Ayan. So, dapat suited naman yung mga entrances o kumbaga yung mga animation. Yung bagay naman siya sa yung ginagawa, no? Maka naman ganito, bounce. So, you can do the bounce using a ball. So, hindi naman nagba-bounce yung ating mga character. Ayan. So, we are going to use, again, simple, the fly in. Ayan. So, fly in from bottom. Ayan. Wag naman na dito sa ano. Ayan. From the top. Make it drop. So, from bottom. Okay. Ayan. So, next up is, lagyan natin ng animation yung Meet, Leia, and Jude. Ayan. So, fly in pa rin. So, I'm using fly in. Pero, hindi na siya dito sa from the bottom. Dito tayo sa from left. Ayan. Now, next step is, yung target natin is sasabay si Leia, tsaka si Jude, tsaka si Meet. Ayan. So, go in animations pane in animations na menu pa rin, click that one and then go to animation pane. Ito po. Ayan, animation pane, click natin yan. Ayan. So, drag natin yung tatlo sa taas. Ayan. So, si Meet, Leia, and Jude. Kung ipi-play natin yan.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home.
Ayan. So, okay. So, nauna pala. So, make sure na mas nauna po yung si yung audio. Ayan. So, ito po. So, next is, drag natin si Leia, tsaka si Jude sa taas. Ayan. And then si Meet, ito po yung, malalaman nyo po kung ano yung activated na sinelect nyo sa animation pane. Kasi pag sinelect nyo ito, for example, the rectangle 29. So, makikita nyo dito na si number 2 is kumbaga, iba siya sa ibang number. Ayan. So, dito is naka-white lang si 2, pero dito is medyo red-orange or something. So, naka-select siya. And so, makikita niyo yan. Kapag sinelect naman natin ito si Leia, so si number 1 is nag-change yung color. So, it means that the activated object is si Leia. Okay? So, si Meet, dapat sabay siya. So, it should be with previous. Ayan, so sabay na siya. And then, si Leia, pagkatapos po ng ating paglabas, si Leia na text at saka si Jude pagkatapos lumabas ang ating Meet. Okay, so, Leia and Jude, select natin yan. And then, it should be after previous, meaning after the previous animation. Ayan, so as you can see, makikita natin yan dito. Ayan, so, play muna ito, tapos ganito. Ayan, so let's try to play.
Meet Leia.
Ayan, so ayun yung pakita. Kasi nga naka-on click pa siya. So make sure na yung picture ni Leia is with previous. So sabay siya sa play ng audio, sabay po sila na lalabas. Ayan, so let's try to play.
Meet Leia and Jude.
Ayan, so as you can see, medyo sabay na siya sa ating text, sa ating audio, yung ating animation. So let's try again. Ayan.
Meet Leia and Jude.
Ayan, Meet Leia and Jude. So I guess we're okay na sa ating first slide. So now let's go to another slide. So just press Control M in your keyboard to add new slide. Control M. M for mango. Okay? So Meet Leia and Jude. So next part is Leia left home. Ayan, so meron pa pala. Leia left home. So back tayo. Leia left home. So i-exit muna natin. So we're going to add some exit animation for Meet Leia and Jude na text tapos si Leia. So click natin yung object. Meet Leia and tapos si Jude. Yan. So, press po natin yung add animation. Ayan. Click po natin yung add animation and then go to more exit effects. Ayan. So, more exit effects. So, still we're going to use kasi nga nag-fly in siya. So, gagamitin natin yung fly out for the exit. Ayan. And then click OK. And then from left siya kanina sa ating entrance. Now, yung gagawin natin sa ating entrance, as ating exit, to left. Ayan. So, ito, lagay natin to yung start niya is after previous. Pero, meron siyang a little bit delay. Lagyan natin ng delay na 1 second. Ito. So, 1 second delay. 1 second delay po. Tapos, yung Leia and Jude dapat nakaano siya. With previous. Ayan. Para sabay sila. Si Meet Leia and Jude sabay sa pag-exit. And then, next is mag-exit po. Maglalagay po tayo ng exit for Leia. Okay? So, again, go to add animation and then more exits and fly out. Ayan, fly out po tayo. Ayan, so make sure na it is with previous para sabay siya sa ating Meet Leia and Jude. So, let's try to play it here. Okay.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and
ayan, so sa baba nag-exit si Leia. So make sure po na yung animation po for Leia is sa fly out is to left. Ayan, kasi nga ayan. So, hindi naman realistic masyado kapag mag-exit siya dito siya dadaan. Wala naman po siyang basement or something dito. So, I guess yung door andyan po sa something gilid, okay? So, let's try to play again. Okay, yan. Back tayo.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards
Ayan. Leia left home. So, next is drove towards the ferry office. So, nasa labas na po siya ng bahay. So, let's try to add let's try to put the outdoor of their house as their background. Click and drag. Okay, and then release. So, fit natin to. Ayan. Ayan. So, pag F5 natin, Shift F5. Ayan. So, ito po. So, next up is to put a car. Ayan. So, nag-drive na si Leia is now driving her car into the ferry office. Okay, so insert yung tinuro ko kanina, go to picture, and then online pictures, and then car illustrations. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use this car for Leia. I'm going to use the saan ba yan? Okay, let's try to find a nice car for Leia. Okay, so we're going to use this one. Okay, the yellow one. Okay, so mas maganda kasi hindi na tayo magre-remove ng background. Ayan. Okay, so let's resize the car to its aspect ratio for the bahay. Ayan. Medyo a little bit off. Ayan. So, dito tayo nag-start ng driving ni Leia. Ayan. Tignan natin kung magkasya ba yung, makikita ba yung ating car. Ayan, so ayan. Pwede na. Medyo move lang natin ng konti. Ayan. So, next na ating gagawin dito is we need to put a text for the 22 kilometers per hour, I guess. Ayan, so 22 kilometers per hour for Leia and 42 kilometers for Jude. Okay, so add tayo ng text. So para at least ma-retain ng ating bata kung ano yung sinasabi natin. Ayan, kasi nga numbers na. So make sure na yung numbers ay nade-display. Kasi importante yung ating numbers. Okay, so 22 kilometers per hour. Ayan. So let's try the impact. Yun. So drag lang natin. Let's resize. Okay. Resize lang natin. Ayan. So 22 kilometers per hour po yung ating kotse na to. Okay. So next is we need to add some animation. So dapat sabay yung 22 kilometers per hour tsaka yung car. Yan. So just go to animations and then add an animation and then followed by more motion path. Ito. Motion path yung ating gagamitin. Okay, so Yung motion path, make sure na tama naman yung motion na ginamit mo for the specific object. So let's say for example, na ito, meron bang ganyan meron bang ganyan na nag-move na car? So it should be right movement or right motion for the right object. That's 6-point star. So ganun. So we're going to use the from right to left tayo. So itong left yung ating gagamitin dito sa line curves. Ayan, so as you can see, ayan. So yan, yung paatras. So left para abante. Okay. So next step is to drag a little bit ng ating car. Tapos itong ating 22 kilometers, dapat sabay din siya. Ayan. Ayan. So, let's try to put some delay kasi meron pang Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office with 20 kilometers per hour. So, maglalagay tayo ng delay para at least habang ikaw ay nagna-narrate, nagmo-move pa rin yung car. Okay? So, the delay, let's try the 7 seconds for that. Okay? So, let's try to play.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an
Ayan,
average
so hindi pa pala siya
speed of 20.
nag-play kasi nga, again, dapat it should be after previews. Ito naman is with previews. Ayan. So make sure po na kapag yung ating, para mag-automatic play siya, yung ating animation, dapat yung first niya is after previews. Okay? Dapat after previews po, tapos followed by the with previews or after previews. So wag na po yung mga clicking. So after mag-next slide, automatic na po yung ating animation na mag-play. So let's try to play.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour.
Ayan. So medyo ano pa po yung ating medyo fast pa yung ating car kasi nagsasalita ako tapos andun pa. So duration, it should be, again, the delay is 7. Let's try 7. Bakit hindi siya nag-ano? Delay, ito naman is 7. Okay, let's try to play.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour.
Okay, so sorry. So sorry, my bad for that one. So again, hindi siya delay. Ayan, so sorry. So it should be on the duration. So 7, tapos ito po is 0. Ayan, so let's try. Ito 7. Tapos 0. So play. Ayan, so as you can see, mas mabagal na po yung ating takbo ng ating car. Ayan. So let's try if ano siya. Okay, so ayan po. So talagang ganito po yung animation. Talagang trial and error. Ayan, so let's try to play.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour.
Ayan. So at least nag-move pa yung car after you have at least finished the part of that animation. Now, next is Jude left home. So copy na lang natin itong na slide. So Control C lang natin yung slide. Select the slide, Control C, then Control V. Ayan po. Then drag natin sa pangatlong slide. Ayan. So kukunin na natin yung, kasi dito wala na dito yung animation from the first slide, wala na dito yung meet, wala na dito yung Leia, tsaka Jude, tsaka yung ating audio. Tapos si Leia. Ayan. So kunin na din natin yung ating animation for this one, for Jude. So ang lalagyan na lang natin is ang exit effect. So fly out. Okay, and then to left. Same pa rin yung door. Ayan. So, next, is it should be start automatically with previews, tapos yung delay nasa mga 0.30 seconds. Yan, so play natin. Yan, so dito for this animation, yung narration, it should be on this one. So Jude left home at the same time. So yan, Jude left home at the same time. So next is drove in the opposite direction with an average speed of 43 kilometers per hour. Ayan, so let's use this slide again. So use natin kasi andyan naman yung background. Tapos opposite direction. So andyan pa rin din yung car ni Leia. Ayan, so Control C, Control V, and drag it to the fourth slide. Okay, so yung gagawin natin is we need to have a car for Jude. So online pictures, and then car illustrations. Gamitin natin yung medyo parang vintage na car. Yung pang 90s ba to or 80s. Ito. So, insert natin. There you go. Ayan. So, as you can see, meron siyang white background. Ayan. So, meron siyang, kunin natin to. Ayan. So, again, go to picture format and go to remove background. Ayan. So, yung bumper ng car, so, na-remove. So, again, mark areas to keep. Okay. Keep natin yung area nito. Okay. Ayan. Tapos, dito. So, meron pang white. So, we need to remove this one. Okay. Then, keep changes. Ayan. So, we have now the car. And then, so, opposite direction. So, meaning, pa-right po yung ating car ni Jude. So, using this, yung transform ng ating, pag-resize ng ating car, so ng ating image, so nawala po yung ating cursor. Ayan. So, control, tapos drag natin yan ganito. Ayan. So, as you can see, bumaliktad na po yung car. Ayan. So, again, control in your keyboard and then sa edge and then move natin pa-right. Ayan. So, yan. So, lagay natin to and make sure na medyo katulad po ng ratio or ng size ng ating car of Leia. Ayan. So, next is to add some the text of text for 43 kilometers, I guess. Ayan, 43 kilometers. So, let's add some text. Ayan, so 43 km. Ayan. So, drag. Zoom natin. Ayan. So, lagay natin, sorry. Okay, so lagay natin siya dito. So, ayan. Ayan, so, meron tayong 43 kilometers. Ayan, so, again, let's add a animation. So, click natin yung dalawa. Tapos, go to animations and then add animation. Go to more motion path and go to, select right para sa right siya. And then, so, it medyo matulin yung yung movement ng ating car. So, again, dito tayo sa duration. So sorry for the cough kasi I'm not really feeling well right now. So, but still laban pa rin tayo for the learnings. Okay, so duration. So, kung 7 seconds, so let's try na 7 seconds nito. Okay? So, yan. So, make sure na makikita pa rin yung ating car. Yan. So, again, so let's try to, ito, ano tayo dito? It should be with previous para sabay siya. Okay, so let's try to play from first slide to fourth slide. Okay. At try mo natin play dito. Ayan. So, opposite direction na po sila. Okay, hopefully, merong timing na mangyayari na sa ating pag-voice over. Okay, so let's try F5.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour. Jude left at the same time and drove in opposite direction with an average speed of 43 kilometers per hour. How long does Jude need?
Okay, so I guess okay na po siya. So, next is ang pinakalas na lang po na statement. So, how long does Jude need to drive before they are 65 kilometers apart? Ayan. So, ating gagawin po dito is maglalagay tayo ng ganito. Ayan. So, background na ganito, tapos car, dalawang car pa rin, tapos yung question, kasi ito yung importante. Ano yung hinahanap sa problem? Ayan. So, let's go po to the presentation. So, Control M po tayo. And then, go to the, this, and then find some pictures na pwede sa outdoor. Ayan, so ito, choose natin tong ganito na picture. Ayan. Ay, meron ng car. So, let's try to put na walang car. Okay, so, saan ba dito? Saan na ba yan? Ito ba? Ayan, ito po. So, right-click, then copy, and then go to your PowerPoint and Control-V. Ayan, so, make sure to drag. Okay. Make sure to drag it all to the working layout. Ayan, so, dito tayo. A little bit here. Ayan. So, let's try to play. Ayan. So, okay na yan siya. So, the background is just right here. Ayan. So, dito tayo create. Okay. So, maglalagay tayo ng car of Leia and Jude. So, select natin yung car na ginamit natin sa previous. So, Control-C and then Control-V po tayo dito. Ayan, so medyo malaki. Napakalaki pa po nila. So, resize that one. Ayan, resize lang po tayo. Ayan. So, I guess, okay na po. Tapos, yung text natin, medyo liitan pa natin. Ayan, and for this one, medyo liitan. Ayan. So, right here, okay, zoom natin. Okay. So, lagyan natin ng car dito. Tapos, drag lang natin yan. Sorry. Okay. Tapos, yung car. Okay. So, let's try to play it. Okay. So kapag nagkopya kayo ng object na mayroong animation, so in the next slide, or kumbaga dyan na slide is kasali na po yun na makokopya. Not just the object, but also the the animation. Ayan. So, make sure na medyo realistic din yung ating speed na kasi distance problem to. So, make sure po na yung ating kasi 22 kilometers yung Leia. 43 kilometers naman si Jude. So, make sure na mas matulin yung ating car ni Jude kaysa kay Leia. So ano po yung gagawin natin dito para mas matulin po siya? Doon tayo sa animation tsaka sa duration po. Ayan. So, ang duration po ng red car, ayan, ng red car, it should be a little bit faster than the yellow car. So, maybe you can put, maybe it is a 5 seconds na duration. Ayan. So, let's try to play. Ayan. So, mas matulin na yung takbo ng ating red car. So, medyo ilagay lang natin sa center yung ating object kasi nasa Ayan. Lagay lang natin. Sorry. Ayan na naman po yung mga manok. Ayan. So, sorry for that. Okay. So, center na ba? And so, mas maiging ganito kasi nga mas matulin yung takbo ng ating red car is mas mabilis siyang mawala sa ating frame. So, lagyan pa natin ng mas si red car ng distance. Okay. Red car, top. Ito. So, shift lang natin para ma-move natin yung red car na kahit na mag-vertical movement ka dyan, yan, vertical movement, naka-horizontal movement pa rin siya para at least hindi siya maging ganito, ganyan. So, para mas easy yung pag-move ng ating vehicle. Lalong-lalo na kapag you're dealing with the vehicles or dealing with some movements. Ayan. So, increase lang natin to dito. Tapos si kilometer. Ayan. So, sabay. Ayan. Okay, there you go. And then we will going to put some the text for the how, the question. So insert po, and then go to word art, and then click. And then copy paste na lang natin yung ating ito. So how long? Ayan, copy paste, paste. So how long drive? Ayan. Okay. You can put some outline para at least mas ma-emphasize po natin yung ating image. So the outline would be white for this. Okay. No, text outline. And then wait. Okay. So let's try to put some animation for this. Ayan, so maybe some split. Ayan, so hindi siya naka-center. So make sure to center the text. Ayan. Okay. Ayan, so make sure na yung ating animation dito po. Okay, go to animation pane. And then make sure na nakasabay sa ating pagtakbo ng ating mga vehicle. So it should be with previews. Yan, so let's play. Ganun, okay na siya. So, let's try to play it from the beginning. If sasabay na po ba siya. Ayan. So let's play.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour. Jude left at the same time and drove in the opposite direction with an average speed of 43 kilometers per hour. How long does Jude need to drive before they are 65 kilometers apart?
Ayan. So, I guess we're done with the animation. Now, we're going to render it into a video. So, go to slideshow, and then right after is rehearse timings. Ayan, click lang po natin yung rehearse timing.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour. Jude left at the same time and drove in the opposite direction with an average speed of 43 kilometers per hour. How long does Jude need to drive before they are 65 kilometers apart?
Okay, then the total time for your slideshow is 25 seconds. So do you want to save the new slide timings? So just press yes. Ayan. Next is we need to export the file. So go to recordings and then export to video. So dito sa create video. Ayan. Next is pwede tayong mag-select dito. It could be full HD ba, ultra HD, HD, or standard. So, okay lang tong 1080p, yung full HD. And then, create tayo ng video. Ayan. So, select where you want to save the video. So, for this one, so I might be using dito tayo sa videos. Lagay natin siya sa videos. Ayan. And then presentation 1, rename natin to into let's say Leia and Jude distance problem. Okay, and save. Ayan. So dito sa baba, makikita nyo po dito yung ating progress bar kung saan makikita dito kung nasisave na ba yung ating yung progress ng ating saving or rendering the video. Ayan. So ayan. So let's just wait. And right after, let's play this one. Okay? Malapit na. So the longer your animation, so mas matagal siyang ma-render. Tsaka pag maraming slide, mas mabigat siya. Okay? So, yan. So, let's just wait. Yan. So, okay na po. Na-save na po siya. So, let's go to the videos. Ayan. So, hanapin natin sa videos. And then, dito sa, ayan, Leia and Jude distance problem. So, let's play this one.
Meet Leia and Jude. Leia left home and drove towards the ferry office at an average speed of 22 kilometers per hour. Jude left at the same time and drove in the opposite direction with an average speed of 43 kilometers per hour. How long does Jude need to drive before they are 65 kilometers apart?
Ayan. So, there you go. So, you have now your animated video. Okay, so that's it. So very simple lang po. Ayan. So let me show to you now. Let's go to the output. Okay, what would be your output? So alam niyo na po ano yung output. So ito po. So the output for you teachers is transform one word problem into an animated video using Microsoft PowerPoint. Yan lang po. Transform one word problem. So we have some work problems, ganun. So, time. So, marami po. So, I do suggest na kung gusto niyo po na, kasi nga, it's really, for those beginner, no? For those beginner, you might use the distance problem kasi nag-move lang po tayo ng mga vehicle. Pero, if you really want some, if you really want to challenge yourself, you can try some problems na maraming mga animations na pwede natin gawin. Okay? So hopefully after these presentations, you might you will apply this in your presentation sooner. Okay? So, um, question, paano po sa mga non-math teachers? So, kayo na pong bahala kung ano pong gusto niyo na mga, baka meron kayong mga scenario, mga problem, mga like mga essays or mga questions. So, ganun. So, pwede natin gawin yan, mga scenarios. So, pero pwede naman na kahit na you are a uh, non-math teacher, so you can have these word problems naman po. So we're not going to make some strict output for this one kasi nga it is really complicated. Kumbaga, it needs some time in making an animated video. So ayan po. So thank you so much po for your time. And I guess we have some questions from the audience. So hosts.
Ayan, so thank you so much po, Sir Remuel Bisnar. So, Sir Remuel is our first speaker for this morning. He came from Pasian National High School. And thank you so much, Sir Rem. So, there are so many ways talaga, no, teachers of Davao de Oro, that we can make our discussion more appealing and attractive. So, the more attractive presentation is, the more attention we can get from our students. So, once again, thank you so much, Sir Rimwell, for that very interesting topic for big help sa aming mga teachers dito sa Davao de Oro. Ayan. So, if you have some questions with regards to the topic of Sir Rimwell, you can maximize our chat box on Facebook and on YouTube channel po natin. So, if you have some questions, teachers, with regards to the topic of Sir Rimwell, so you can post your questions there. And in a short while, we will entertain your questions. Ayan po.
Okay, so meron po bang mga tanong pa po? So,
Teachers, if you
meron
have
akong
some
nakita.
questions,
Okay.
ayan,
So,
thank you so much again, sir. Thank you so much for
sir,
that
thank
very
you, Sir Ram.
interesting topic. Ayan. So, ayan, teachers, if you have some questions, you can drop it to our comment section sa Facebook Live natin and on YouTube channel natin po. So, you're free to ask any questions to clarify all your doubts, your queries.
Yes, thank you so much, sir.
Hi, Sir Seth. Ayan.
And now, grabe ang ato ang mga grabe atong speaker, sir, no? We would like to
Yes.
encourage our teacher participants to please comment or all of your outputs to post it using our official hashtag Teacher Ram.
Yes,
What is our
sir.
official hashtag? That is
It
hashtag
is
DDO-MEP 2021.
21. Ayan. And of course, reminder lang po tayo, Sir Seth, for the teachers na nandito ngayon, nakikinig. So, ang first output po natin with Sir Rimwell is create a 5-item quiz. Yun po yung unang discussion natin. Create a 5-item quiz with audio and image using Quiz Maker app. So, let's wait na lang for the link kung saan natin isi-send. So, yun po yung first output natin. Create a 5-item quiz with audio or image using the Quiz Maker app. And for our second output, transform one-word problem into an animated video using Microsoft PowerPoint. Again, transform one-word problem into an animated video using Microsoft PowerPoint. So, yun po yung mga outputs po na ni-require ni Sir Rimwell Bisnar for all of us teachers. Ayan.
So, I know our teacher participants can create all those outputs, Teacher Ram, since
Yes.
Teacher Ram delivered his presentation very well. So klarong-klaro kayo ang presentation, grabe ang mga animations, and of course, dagan gyud kay tagnatunan. Tama ba, Teacher Ram?
Yes, that is right, Teacher Seth. And now, Teacher Seth, hindi na natin patatagalin pa to. Let's introduce our second speaker for this morning. She is a teacher too from Attorney Orlando S. Rimando National High School with a bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Secondary Education major in mathematics, and a master's degree of Master of Arts in major in mathematics. And of course, a doctoral degree of Doctor's Education major in Educational Management. She is also a Microsoft Education Ambassador, a class dojo mentor, and of course, she is also the MIE trainer. Let us all welcome our second speaker for this morning, no other than Ma'am Shella May Lamoste Dandan. Ayan, welcome po Ma'am Shella.
Hi, Teacher Shella. Good morning.
Hello, amazing morning. I'm back.
Yes.
Yes, you are back, ma'am. And I know the grabe na po ang among matunan ani, especially to all our teacher participants. Kay grabe good kahawd po gini si ma'am.
Yes.
And without further ado, take the screen, ma'am.
Okay, so amazing morning, everyone, and welcome to another learning session with me. So before I'll start with my topic this morning, let me greet everybody an amazing morning, and let me give respect to our bosses in the division, headed by our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Euphemia Gamutin, and our ASDS, Sir Romel Hendayan, and our CID Chief, Dr. Arlene Lim, and all the education program supervisors in our division, especially to our ever active EPS in Mathematics, Dr. Renato and Pakpakin, and also to our PSDS in Maco North District, Sir Noel Canales, and our OIC School Principal, Ma'am Jocelyn J. De La Cuesta. So thank you so much for staying until the third day of our webinar. And I know most of you were really asking where to submit the outputs. I know teachers are really excited to submit their outputs. Nakaka-amaze yun, ano? But anyway, before I'll be telling you where to send your outputs, let me share first my screen. Okay, wait lang ha. Okay, nakikita na ba nila? Ayan na. Okay. So, my task this morning is to give you some tips, not just on how we will deliver instruction, but also to make our life easier as a teacher by using some tools that are actually given to us in the Department of Education for free. So, do not worry. I know yung mga teachers dyan, ating mga participants, ang daming outputs. Simpleng-simple lang ang output na ibibigay ko sa inyo later on, because I will just be presenting some tools that will make your life easier. And then, yung output na hihingin ko later on will be the summary of all the outputs na binigay from day 1 up to today. So let's just refresh a little before I'll give you the tools. So I will assume that everybody has their DepEd email. Can I have a like from our live audiences? If you have your DepEd email, the one under the tenant is the term, at deped.gov.ph. But if you forgot your passwords, merong iba still don't have their account yet, you can ask our Division ICT team for that. And also, nandun din yun sa deped.davao.oro.ph, so website ng ating division office. Also, we have our Office 365 accounts or our Microsoft accounts. Ayan, so even though I am a Microsoft Education Ambassador, I will not be presenting just the Microsoft tools today, but also the one that is being given to us, the G Suite accounts from the Google, okay? So our Office 365 accounts is under the tenant at r11.deped.gov.ph. So let's just make it clear so that you will not have, or you will not be confused with our Google or our Microsoft accounts, because from time to time, all our submissions in the webinars in the DepEd Central Office, and anything na fill up sa atin, sometimes they say use your DepEd email. Sometimes you will be required to use your Office 365 accounts. So in other words, please, again, our DepEd email or our Google account is at deped.gov.ph, and our Office 365 accounts is under Microsoft, under the tenant at r11.gov.ph. So ito si R11, ang difference ng dalawa. Okay. So there are a lot of tools from the G Suite account and from the Office 365 accounts. But I will be focusing today only with Google Forms, Microsoft Forms, the Sheets, si Google Sheets, and si Microsoft Excel, and then with Drive, Google Drive, and OneDrive. So let's just visit this, itong lahat ng ito. Okay, so for Forms, these two applications from Google and Microsoft is the most common forms na ginagamit that allows us to make surveys and questions online. So we will be dealing with Google Forms and we will be dealing with Microsoft Forms because they actually work just the same. The features is just the same. And let me just remind everybody that we are not here to compare. Alin yung mas maganda, gusto ko si Google Form kasi mas maganda kaysa sa Microsoft Forms. So let us not just compare, but let us see the best features of it so that we can select the tool that will fit our needs. Kasi merong nabibigay si Google Form na hindi na ibibigay ni Microsoft Forms. And Microsoft Forms also has its best features na wala ka Google Forms. So let us just see the best features rather than comparing it. And I know also that there are a lot of teachers out there who are already using this one because we are given by the Department of Education free accounts for this. Kasi I would just like to emphasize, yung Office 365 and DepEd email natin, those were premium accounts. So I know the previous speaker, si Sir Rem, is talking about kanina na may limitations sa ma-download kasi free account lang. Kung gusto naman mag-purchase, magbabayad tayo. And yan si DepEd and si Office 365 accounts ay binigay ng DepEd sa atin for free. Meaning, binili yan ng DepEd para sa atin so that we will have the premium accounts for Google and Microsoft so that there will be no limitations for the one that we will be using. So sa mga hindi pa gumagamit dyan sa inyong DepEd at saka sa inyong Office 365 accounts, please maximize po yung binigay ng DepEd sa atin. Okay? So this too, again, allows us to make surveys and quizzes online. So those of you who are there na alam na kung paano gamitin si Google Forms at saka si Microsoft Forms, please do assist your co-teachers. Kasi nga, collaboration is the key. That's the one I have given you with our first day of our session. So again, collaboration is the key. You will improve if you collaborate with others. So huwag niyo pong suluhin yan. Please assist those who needed your help. Okay? And then those who needed help naman, please do not be ashamed of asking help because there are co-teachers out there who are really willing to share their time to guide you on how to come up with all the outputs. Ayan. Okay. So those are forms. Also, spreadsheets. Ito yung pinaka-common. We have the, Microsoft Excel and the Google Forms. Okay, wait lang ha. Okay, we have Microsoft Excel and Google Forms. So again, these two functions the same. I know all of us are familiar with Microsoft Excel. Kaya this morning, I'll be focusing more on Google Sheets, okay? And then the last would be all about the cloud storage. So Google Drive also functions the same as OneDrive, which is included in our Office 365 accounts. So what does this do? Gave us? This gave us a parang USB. USB ang tawag ng iba, pero the proper term for that is flash drive. Okay, let me correct everybody. That's not called USB, but it's flash drive, thumb drive, or anybody. Okay, so this cloud storage, di ba kung saan kayo pupunta, kahit umulan o umaraw, there will be clouds. Tama? mayroon kayong makikitang cloud. So it is called cloud storage because of that concept. In other words, if you have left your flash drive, your hard drive at home, then you will, pag kailangan mo yung topic mo, ay, nakalimutan ko, wala na yon. But when you save that one on your cloud storage, kahit saan ka pumunta, basta connected lang sa internet yung device mo, you can actually get it. So, kaya cloud storage. Ayan. So, I'll stop sharing muna and let's go directly with Google Forms. Kasi alam ko, I am given short time, pero I know na hatagan pa ko nila og laing time later this afternoon. Okay, so let's start with Google Forms. Wala na share akong screen. Okay. Okay, so you can see now my screen. So, how to access Google Forms? If you have signed in already with google.com sa account ninyo, ito yung aking account. I hope makita. Ito yung aking account, Dandan Squared. Okay, this is my DepEd email. So, makikita yan si Google Forms dito. Just click this one, yung parang naka-box na dots, and you scroll for the forms. Okay, that's one option. Another option is that you go to forms.google.com. Kung dili ka gusto mo agi na sa imong kan, ayan. Ang sobrang gamit na itong aking Google Forms. So, you have there how to go to Google Forms. Again, go to your Google account and then look for the apps. Scroll down, nandyan lang si Forms. Kung hindi nyo man makikita si Forms, pwede kayong pumunta sa forms.google.com. Okay. So, Forms, si Google at saka si Microsoft pareho lang. You can actually make a blank form for surveys. Ito, blank form is used for surveys, and then si blank quiz is used for you to have or make your quizzes. I know there are, especially the online teachers of our first cycle, sabi nga ni Dr. Esperanza, on our first cycle of blended learning have made use of this during their online classes. So let's make a blank quiz. Anyway, wag din mag-worry if you have clicked on blank form. Later on, I'll teach you how to convert that one into a quiz. So, pwede yan diretso. Ang kaibahan lang kasi, sa blank form, walang point system. Si blank quiz meron at saka automatically, it will check the answer of your students. Okay, I'll just zoom a little so that you can see my screen. I hope it works. Okay, so as a teacher, we wanted to make quizzes available to our students. Meron na yung maraming applications kahapon. We have ZipGrade, .quiz, Quizzes, Kahoot. And we have this Google Forms and Microsoft Forms. Now, ma'am, what is the most, ano ba yung pinaka or the best assessment tool that we will be using if we wanted to make a quiz for our students? I would say that there is no best assessment tool. I, as a teacher, actually made use of all the things that were being presented on the previous 2 days of our webinar. Why? Because I wanted to explore my students on different platforms so that when they go to higher education, they will not be alien to that. Kasi I know colleges now, because I'm teaching senior high, colleges are making use of pure online. Maraming mga big colleges na pure online sila, walang modular. And they are making use of all the tools that are being discussed in the previous days of our webinar. So, kailangan, high school pa lang, expose na yung mga bata natin so that they will not be culture shocked. Okay? So, diretso na tayo. Math demo quiz. How to, when you click blank quiz, you immediately have this one, and then you put the title, math demo. And then click also this one so that the file name will be changed also. Kasi pag hindi mo yan change, magiging untitled form yan siya. Okay, math demo quiz. Okay, so how to add quiz? ito yung kailangan natin ma-master. This one plus sign is add question. This one is import questions. The same with teleport yesterday with the quizzes. In other words, if you have other questions from other forms that are being made already ahead of you, you can import questions. And then you have add title and description, kagaya nito. Also, you can add image, you can add video, and you can add section. So let's add question muna. Now, etong lahat ng ito, all these functions are also functions of Microsoft Forms. So pag pumunta kayo sa Microsoft Forms, hindi na kayo parang you are already familiar with the environment that you are in because they functions the same. Okay? So when you add question, you just click this one. Okay, so meron dalawa ng tanong. So let's try to add questions. Okay? Now when you add question, you have the option to make either short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, file upload, linear scale, multiple choice grid, check box, date and time. So those are all your options, meaning to say, those are all the types of question that you can make with Google Forms and so with Microsoft Forms. Pwede mo yang i-explore lahat. Okay, let's sample natin. So let's just make this fast. Multiple choice. Okay. Say for instance, this question. Kasi meron akong hinanda so that we will not be thinking of a question anymore. So say for instance, this question. 4 coins are tossed, which of the following is not a value of the random variable for the number of heads? So let's just give the option 0, 2, 4. Merong mga suggestions and then you can just click 0, 2, tanggalin natin ito sa 1. So let's just have 4 options. Okay? So how to set the answer? Just go to the answer key. The answer is 6 and then set the points here. Okay? So para sa akin 2 points ito and then done. That's how you make use of the multiple choice. So depende na yan sa inyo kung ano yung gagawin, kung ano ang gusto ninyong gawin with the quiz. Now, you have the option here sa baba. This one is to duplicate, meaning if you have just similar question to this one, you can just duplicate and just edit it out para hindi na kayo mahirapan sa pag-type and everything. Now, pag tingin mo ay mali yung question ko, you can just delete. Now, if you want your students to answer everything, so you have to on the required button here. And then these 3 dots is all about description. Go to section, base and answer, and shuffle option order. Now, if you want to have description, you can click this one, and there's a description blank here, and you can say choose. It depends on you. Pwede namang wala, pwede ding meron. Ako, as a teacher, I made use of description with questions that has specific instruction out from the general instructions. Diba na yung mga yunana for numbers 6 to 7. Yung mga ganun. So choose one, select the best answer. Ganyan na lang, para mas madali tayo. Okay. So yun, that's how you make questions out from the Google form. And then let's try true or false tayo. Say for instance, tapos ka na, marami ka ng multiple choice question dyan. And the part 2 of your exam or written examination or written assessment is true or false. So you can just add title and description. You can just add section muna. Tanggalin natin ito Okay, you can add section so that this will appear not on the first scroll. Diba nakita niyo, I know all of you teachers were answering links and we're answering Google Forms. Diba merong yun lang yung nakikita una, tapos nakikita si back at saka si next. Kaya yan si section. So si next yan si section, meaning next section. So next section would be for me is true or false. So that would be my next section. So meron ka ng bagong section, you can just add question. And then, say for instance, you want to have this question. The probability of each value of a random variable must be less than or equal to 1, but greater than or equal to 0. So your option would be either true or false. So automatic na siya, nagsasuggest. So hindi na masyadong maraming itatype si teacher. And then answer key, don't forget to click the answer key. So the answer is true, and this is 2 points. Bakit natin nilalagyan ng point system? So that every time the student answers the question, it will check automatically. Okay? So required. So pag another naman, true or false itong section na ito lahat, then you can just duplicate para yung options mo would still be true or false. Ang i-change mo na lang would be the question. Okay? So this is question number 2. So for instance, ganyan. Question 2. Lagay na lang natin si question 2. And then answer key, say for instance, it's false. You just change that. Just click false and then click the true. So, and then done. That's it. That's how you make questions. Now, there are times that I use Microsoft Forms in cases, especially in mathematics. I'll go to Microsoft Forms, whenever the question would require an equation, di ba, pag naana yung mga x squared plus 5x plus 2 or square root of x and so on. Kasi Google Forms, when you write x squared, or say for instance, dito sa aking Word ay nasa taas, yan. But when I pasted it okay, dili siya mag-superscript. So, pag meron akong mga problems na ganyan, I opted to make use of Microsoft Forms. Kasi sa Microsoft Forms, let me just show you. Okay, so I'll just sign into my office. So, ayan, nakikita nyo, gamit na gamit din yan. Ayan. So, how to go to Microsoft Forms? Just go to office.com, yung Office 365 account nyo, and then you look for the applications are here. Baliktad kanina, sa Google, nandito sa upper right. Sa Office naman, nandito sa left side. Okay? So, I'll just click. The option is here, new form or new quiz. I'll just click new quiz. Pareho ang lalabas. So, this is your title. Math Demo Quiz. And then, we can just add either, o pareho lang, diba? Choice, text, rating. Ma'am, wala lagi ang uban na sa baba. Okay? So, I'll just choose choices. And then, say for instance, this is my question. If, let's have operations and functions. Okay. May sila. Okay. So, let's have this. Zoom natin para makita nyo. Say for instance, you have if x minus 4 and g of x, if f of x equals x minus 4 and g of x is equal to 2x plus 3, what is f times g of x? Okay, so since we are multiplying now binomials, binomials, we have now our option. So say for instance, our option is x squared. Ma'am, unsaon naman ang mathematics? You just click the lower right, nandyan si math, just click the math. So this is one of the best features of Microsoft Forms. You can click math, and then you can enter the equation here. Ayan, so I can type x squared plus 2x minus 1 equals 0. So with that, ayan, so nag-load siya. With that, your questions or the options are being written in the proper manner. So, dili na to mag-x, tapos nalalagyan ng ganon, then to the power of 2, and so on. Ayan. So, meron yan dyan lahat with Microsoft Forms. Okay? So, that's how you make use of the quiz in the Microsoft Forms and in the Google Forms. So pasensya kung medyo paspas, gamay, kay I know naman everybody are already familiar with this, but my task is just to refresh on some features for the basic features so that those who didn't really know about Google Forms, they can actually make use of this one. Also, this is really good with surveys. Grabe ang gamit nito sa surveys. This actually lessens our task as a teacher kasi alam ko maraming ginagawa ang teachers ngayon and ang iba nasasabi nila nasa-stress na sila, but why will you be stressed if you can find ways for you not to be able to be stressed? Ana lang yun na siya. Okay, so I'll discuss sectioning. Lagyan ko muna ng another section ha. I'll discuss sectioning and let's just title this one as section 3. Okay, so lagyan ko ng video. Say for instance, I'll attach video. Okay, hanap muna tayo sa YouTube. Okay, hanap muna tayo sa YouTube. Punta tayo sa DDO TV Eskwela kasi nandun yung mga videos na marami. Okay, so DDO, okay. DDO TV Eskwela. I have this, mine. So this is my video for TV Eskwela. That's topic is operations and functions. Let's just say I wanted to use this one with my Google Forms. So I'll just click on here and copy the link. I'll go to my forms and then paste my video. Okay, wait. Nilagay ko pala siya sa video search. Sa URL tayo, paste, and then you have it there and you select. So you can actually, delete natin ito, you can actually tell them to watch the video and answer the questions in the video. Okay? Kasi ang video na ito already has a question in there. Now, for the next section, say for instance, for the next section, if the student were not able to answer the questions in the video correctly, kasi may mga practice dyan, di ba? If they wanted to learn and have some practice questions from my topic in the video that I have inserted in section 3, you can ask them. Okay. So, ang next niya would be, let's just add one question. The next, you can ask them, did you learn from the lesson? Okay. You can ask them, did you learn from the lesson? Yes or no? Meron na yung suggestions. Wag lang natin ilagay si maybe so that the answer would be, tawag nito, would be open to, would be specific. It's a yes or it's a no. Okay? Now, wag nating lagyan ng answer key kasi hindi naman ito quiz. Gisagol-sagol lang na ako. Wag natin lagyan ng answer key. And there will be 0 points for that. Now, let us just make first, bago ako mag-sectioning ha, let's just make first section 2. These are the practice questions. Kasi ang goal natin, our goal would be, practice questions tayo sa section 4. Ang goal natin, if the student answers yes, from this, pag yes na siya, and then magtanong pa pala muna tayo. Sorry. Magtanong tayo if do you want to answer some practice questions? Let's just duplicate this para yes, no pa rin. Do you want to answer some practice questions? So let's require this. And then our goal would be if the student says yes, okay na siya. Stop na siya dito. Okay na yung mga tanong sa kanya. But if the answer says no, or the student says no, it will lead to practice questions on the next section. Yan yung gamit natin with sectioning. So maglagay muna tayo ng questions. Okay, lagay muna tayo ng questions. Say for instance, this is the practice questions. Find the fair function because it's all about functions. Okay, wait. Hindi ko na-copy lahat. I have here the problem. Jenny was made a fixed rate of 100 peso a day for working in a computer shop and an additional 5 pesos for every typing job he made. Find a fair function where X represents the number of typing job he made for a day. So the options would be, wait, this one. Okay. Function of X is equal to 100. Nandito na kasi yan. Ito. Nandito na kasi yan sa aking desktop, kaya nag-copy-paste na lang ako. Gaya ng sabi ni Ma'am Ai kahapon, I know we already have our files for that. So, let me just copy the options. And then, so, the answer key is letter C. This is 2 points. Okay. So, say for instance, ganyan. Ayan, required. So, paano natin ma-achieve yung sabi ko kanina na if their answer would be no, they will be led to practice questions on the section 4. So, we just click here. I-click nyo itong sa baba, yung 3 dots, and then go to section based on answer. So, in other words, pag yes, submit na siya, tapos na siya, and then no, go to section 4. Okay? So, okay na ni? Okay. So, ayun. The concept is being given to you. So, that's how you do the go-to branching or ang term nito with Microsoft Forms is branching. Ito siya. Wait lang ha. Okay. So, add branching. Dito si add branching. Okay. So, pareho yan. Si sectioning at saka si branching with Microsoft Forms. So, in other words, ganun lang po siya kadali. I am giving you the concept because you can also make this one with your surveys. Ito yung ginawa ko kasi sa, let me just show you ha. Survey namin with the enrollment. Okay, sige. Ang dami na kasing laman nitong aking drive. Okay. Math demo quiz. Okay, I'll just show you later on kung saan ko yung demo. Survey for demo ito. Okay. So, I have here survey for demo. So, you have 2 options with surveys and with quizzes. So, ito yung questionnaire namin. Say, for instance, because there's a question, kasi pag straight mo yan sa isang section lahat, there would be a lot of questions. And also, there would be choices that is not applicable with that certain student. Tama? So, ito yung ginawa ko. If they choose academic track, they go to question for academic track only. So, ito yung strands that we in our school offers, gas, humus, and STEM. Also, if they use TVL, okay, if they answer TVL, they can go to TVL track. Okay? And also, asa na tong TVL? Dara si TVL track. These are all our offerings. Meron din, if they choose STEM for academic track, since they are required with, di ba, ang grade 11 are required to have mayroong cut-off sa grade. So, they will be uploading their report card here. So, yan. Let me just preview. Ma-preview mo yan. Okay. So, ito yung unang makikita. And then next. Choose lang sa taha. Okay. Say, for instance, grade 11, first semester. Tingnan natin ha kung makikita ko ba si TVL na section. Pag-click ko ng academic track, just go next. It leads me to the strand. And when I click STEM, it leads me to the upload. Okay, di ba? Now, balik ta. What if gas ang ako ang gipili? Muagi pa ba sa upload? Pag-click ni mo sa next, delete na. There are some other questions na kailangan natin sa ating survey. So see, ganun lang with the sectioning. Dito naman, sa ating quiz, preview natin. Preview. Okay, ito yung una. Let's just answer. Click 4. Tingnan natin kung tama ba ito. And then, true or false. Mag-click-click lang ta. True, false. Ansira nato. Say for instance, o kanay, say video. Did you learn from the lesson? When I say yes, do you want to answer some practice questions? No. Asa gani ko nag-no, nagkuhan ganina? Okay. Lahi akong branching, tanawa. Okay. Do you want to answer some practice questions? So, ayun. Do you want to answer some practice questions? Yes, go to practice questions pala. No, submit form. O, balik ta. Yan, mo nang kailangan. This resembles the concept on programming, pero just a simple way kay lahi naman tong programming. So, again, answer ang bata. True, false. Next. Did you learn from the lesson? Yes. Do you want to answer some practice questions? No. Ang next niya would be submit. Okay? Balik ko. Do you want to answer some practice questions? Yes. It will lead me to the practice questions. So, there are links, di ba, na makikita nyo, choose districts. Choose na district. Tapos paglabas ng district mo, kabalo lagi sila unsa ang mga schools sa among district. Because the maker of that form made use of sectioning and branching in Microsoft Forms. So again, ang best feature ni Google Form for me would be the file upload. Merong file upload si Microsoft Forms, especially if you are making use for this one for the online quizzes sa students. If you want file upload, please make use of Google Form. Why? Pwede namang gamitin si Microsoft Forms, but it will not, si Microsoft Forms will not allow outside from our tenant. Na-mention ko kanina si at r11.deped.gov.ph. If you will be sharing that one to your students, our students does not have Microsoft accounts yet. Although, I know that there will be Office 365 accounts that will be given to students. Pero hindi natin alam kung kailan natin ma-receive yun. So in other words, let's just make use of Google Forms when you want file upload from your students. Unsa na si file upload, ma'am? Click ta dire. Okay. File upload. Because your students will be, let respondents upload files to Drive, continue. They will be asked to upload a picture, depende na sa imuha. Allow specific file types, ikaw magkuan maximum number of files, maximum number of file size, 21 gig and whatsoever, required siya, ayan. So, in si file upload, ang labas niyan sa inyo, ka-remember mo atong mga unang links na atong gipang-insiran that we are required to upload screenshot of our shares and likes, tama? So, file upload ang ginamit nun. So, make use of Google Forms when you want file upload because file upload type of question in Google Forms allow, even though not non-premium users, to access and upload in your links. Kana si non-premium users, kanang mga free account sa Google, kanang, say for instance, shalamaidandan@gmail.com. Those are free accounts. Okay? So even though you are not in the organization sa naghimo, pag minana, di ba, maproblema ta dayon, ayan, common problems na lang. Common problems, when we click on the link, pag sinabing, you are not part of the organization, ang ibig sabihin niyan, log into your DepEd email kasi ang maker niyan is DepEd email ang ginamit and then kung hindi niya na i-restrict doon sa settings, na i-open siya for all, hindi ka talaga makakasagot. Kaya you have to log into DepEd email. Ayan, kung gusto nimo nga restricted gyud ang imuhang form. Pag dili naman, at least maka-upload ka dito. Ayan. So, ayaw mo kabala ka pag you do not belong to the organization. Malain dayon ka, you do not belong to the organization. So, dili ha, ang pag-sign in lang ana sa inyong account. And then pag ang prompt niya is the form is no longer accepting responses. Do not say directly, oops, the link is not working because it's not accepting responses. It may be that the maker of the form is not or does not turn on the responses yet. So asa na siya i-turn on if ikaw ang naghimo? So if you are a teacher and you want your students not to answer the quiz yet, kasi gusto mo bigyan ng time, tapos na tayo sa questions, you go to responses. Okay? So, wala pa yung responses, of course. Mag-submit ko direct isabi. Okay? Submit ko yan. Pag sinubmit ko yan, I'll view score. O, diba? Ni-check na siya dayon. Okay? And then, balik ako dito, may response ng isa. And so, my responses is being recorded. In other words, kapag nasubmit lang talaga ang answer mo sa link, it will automatically go to the responses. Ayan. So, dyan sa responses, makikita mo yan individually and there will also be overall, So, how to turn off or accept and do not accept responses? Again, from the questions, you go to the responses. Now, turn on and off the accepting responses or not accepting responses. Kapag naka-red yan, it will not be accepting responses. So, if you want to accept responses, just click on this and it will automatically open. So, that's how you will on and off. Now, the best feature naman, kasi sometimes as teachers, there are moments na busy tayo with other thing and then there will be quizzes that you wanted to give to the students. And you are not sure if you will be available on the time that you wanted your students to answer your quiz. And that's the best feature also of Microsoft Forms. Why? Because sa Microsoft Forms, okay, I'll open ito yung ginawa natin kanina. So Microsoft Forms, when you, settings, we go to settings, you can just say, accept responses. Zoom ko ulit okay, para makita mas dako. Nasa kilid, just click on, balik ko ha. Okay, just click on, tapos sa share, settings, and then you can just click, anyone can respond, and then, hindi pala maklik sa anyone can respond kasi upload file ito. Ito yung option for exact responses. You can accept responses and you can set the date. I want the form to accept responses tomorrow, Saturday, at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. And it will automatically close tomorrow at 8 a.m. So in other words, even though that I am not opening my form on tomorrow at 7 a.m., it will just automatically open. So good yan siya pag busy si ma'am or si sir and then ayaw niya pa rin makaligtaan yung mga quizzes na binibigay niya sa mga estudyante, then you can actually apply that or use Microsoft Forms. So gaya ng sabi ko kanina, you have to really identify your need. What is your target before making the form? And so that you can choose where to use either with Google Form or with Microsoft Forms. But both functions the same. Okay? Now, so tapos na tayo sa responses, how to send or share. How can I send the link to my students? Okay. So there are options. You can send via email, you can send via link, and via HTML. Okay. Now, the most accessible, because we want our lessons or our quizzes accessible to our students, is the link. So how to get the link? Just click on this one, copy the link. You can shorten. Kataas man ni kayo, no? You can shorten para gamay siya. Tama? Now, pag shorten siya, lisod gihapon kay memorizon ang forms.gle/sdn4 taas kayo. Although shorten form na yan. So we will not shorten the URL. Let's just copy this one. At baka nagtataka kayo, why are we using tiny URL? Marami yan kasi, tiny URL, tiny.cc. So, unsaon nimo pag personalize? How to personalize your link? You can just copy and then go to your web browser, type in tinyurl.com. Again, that's tinyurl.com, enter. And you have here, you can see this one, just paste the link. So, nag-control V ko para ma-paste. And then you have the option to just make the tiny URL directly, or you can customize your link. So I'll customize with tinyurl.com/math-demo or math-quiz1. Okay, math-quiz1. Oh, dili daw available si alias. Baka may gumamit na niyan. So let's math-quiz-1. Dili gihapon. Let's have MEP. MEP, math quiz. Math quiz lang. Okay, make tiny URL. Ayun. Sugot na siya. So, tinyurl.com/MEP math quiz. You can just copy and share it to your students. So, pwede nyo itry ngayon. You can go to tinyurl.com/MEP math quiz. Lagay ko sa comments, ha? And you can click. Makikita nyo yung ginawa ko kanina na forms. Ayan. So, that is how you send your links to your students and you customize your links. Okay? Nag-accepting responses ko. Titingnan ko nga kung meron bang mga mag-try na magsagot dyan. So, that's how you send. You share. Now, sa settings naman, okay. Mo diri magka-problema kasagaran. Okay? Because when you make your forms in your DepEd email or DepEd account, automatically the default would be restrict to users in Department of Education. Now that you have sent the link to the students, they will say, Mom, we cannot access because we are not part of the organization. So before you send your quizzes to your students, please uncheck this one so that anybody can respond to your quiz. And you can also limit to one response so that there will be no students who will have two answers. So you can limit to one response, and then you can have the option to collect emails. Okay? Pwede ring wala na. Okay? Makita man na ninyo with the forms. If you are asked to sign in, the maker of that one needs to collect your emails. But say for instance, surveys that you do not want or you have to maintain the privacy of the one who is taking the survey, please do not collect emails. Kasi nakikita din naman doon, sabi nga natin, walang pangalan, pero nag-collect naman ng email. So makikita pa rin sa emails yung names ng mga nagsagot. Okay? And you can have the option to edit, that respondents can edit after submit, or hindi na. In other words, they can change their answer after they submit. Okay? And then maximum files and then save. So that's it. Now, okay. So, ayan na. Yes. O, na-add file to. Na-add file sa 4 coins kasi add file man ito. So, yun. Sige. Balik na to sa multiple choice to siya. Okay. O, nag-prompt sila na. Nag-add file daw. Kaya nag-add file man ta ganina. Ayan. So, now, please be careful pala. Ito yung common mistakes na nakikita ko. When you already shared the link to your students, please refrain from editing the forms. Kasi kung ano ang ginagawa ko dito, it will automatically flash on the one opening your link. So, if the forms is not yet final, please do not share the link. Share the link only if the questions in there are already final. Yan. Kasi nakikita yan ng mga participants or ng mga respondents with the survey. Ayan. So I guess that's for, that's for Google Forms and Microsoft Forms. Now, balik tayo sa responses because my next topic would be the spreadsheets. Spreadsheets and Microsoft Forms or Google Forms work hand in hand, okay? So, how will we be able to create the spreadsheet? Ma'am, saan namin makikita? If you wanted to go on the summary for this, now, okay. So, eto yan. Sige. Pag isa-isahin mo yan dito, medyo marami. We want the consolidated one. So, just click on this one, si spreadsheet icon, and it will automatically create a new spreadsheet for you. And then create. Mag-link yan siya sa ating spreadsheet. So, kita nyo, sa spreadsheet, you will have the timestamp Okay, the score, 2/8 lang ako kanina, and then the specific scores. Pag may names na nilagay mo sa form, automatically the names will flash in here. Okay, so later on this afternoon, I will be continuing with the spreadsheet. Because spreadsheet, I will not be dealing more with Microsoft Excel because I know everybody is already using Microsoft Excel from day-to-day basis. So, ibida ko lang mamaya si Google Sheets because we have also some other features that can actually make our life easier as a teacher. So, ang daming gamit ni Google Sheets na napapadali ang lahat ng ating mga trabaho. Okay? So, to end my discussion of Google Forms and Microsoft Forms, because later this afternoon, I'll see you with Google Sheets and Google Drive. Google Drive will be used for our outputs. I'll be giving you step-by-step instructions later on. How will we submit our outputs? Because I know you are very excited for that. So to end my discussion, let me just give you the best features of both forms. Again, see, Google Forms has easily access. Okay, we can easily access, especially with file upload. Okay, for Microsoft Forms naman, the math section where we can encode the equations, because I know there were a lot of teachers out there who are watching na math teachers, although meron ding mga non-major, pero mas marami ang math major na nanonood, so, or math teachers, and kadalasan natin ginagamit our equation. So, yung math na option for Microsoft Forms is very nice, and also with the scheduled accepting and not accepting responses with the forms. So, I hope you have learned something or have given something that is applicable to you, and let's just make use of our creativity as teachers. We are given basic concepts of the applications being discussed in our webinars. It's up to us to be able to nurture the one that is being given. So let's be creative. I know teachers are creative enough. Parang gumagalaw pa lang camera. Ngayon ko lang napansin. Gumaganon. Okay, anyway, so that's it. Please make use of the things that are being given to us for free. Binigayan sa atin ng DepEd because Google and our Microsoft accounts is really a big help for us, especially for blended learning. So yung mga nagsasabi dyan na hindi ko pa nagamit ang aking DepEd email, please do, gamitin nyo na po. Dito na lang. Go to DepEd. Pag may problema sa DepEd email, go to DepEd.th para help na lang din sa mga nagkakaproblema. I hope okay. So this is the website of our division office, deped.davao.th. Just scroll down. Nandito po sa right side, si DepEd email. You can just click on that. And then there would be the forms for DepEd email request. It's either wala ka pang DepEd email, pwede ka mag-register, or password reset, because we cannot reset our password on our own since the central office is the one giving us our account. So dadaan yan sa division at ipapasa nila yan sa DepEd central office. So again, password reset will be not automatically reset if you have the request. Mga 1 week, ayan, bigyan naman natin ng time yung ating DepEd ICT team sa division office headed by our DepEd ITO Engineer Bob Dylan Milabat. So ayun. So later on this afternoon, we'll go with Sheets and Drive. Kasi alam ko nagugutom yan sila lahat with the overflowing. Huwag natin sabihin overloaded. Tama ba yun? Overflowing. So in other words, kahit na overflowing yung ating mga discussions, I know everybody or every teacher learns something new with our discussions. Kasi sabi nga ni Mojo, kailan niyo ba si Mojo? Sa Class Dojo, okay? Sabi nga ni Mojo at ni Katie, brain is just a muscle. Although scientifically it's not a muscle, it's an organ. But brain is just a muscle. We can try and then you will learn. Ayun. So kahit mahirap, Hinay-hinay lang and you will learn something new from that. Okay. Sige. Yun muna, Sir Seth and Sir Ram.
And
Ayan, thank you so much po, Ma'am Shella, for another assessment tool that you've shared with us this morning. Yeah, kaya Sir Seth, indeed, we are really blessed and honored to have these speakers with us here sa ating division. We are privileged talaga na hindi na natin kailangan kumuha na iba pang speakers from around the world, from another division, kasi nandito na po sa ating division ang mga great speakers when it comes to pedagogy. Kaya thank you so much po to all the teachers natin dito sa teacher speaker natin dito sa Davao de Oro.
So again, congratulations to all our speakers. Of course, dili pa mo po siya ang end, Teacher Ram, because
Yes, yes.
Teacher Shella will continue her talk mamaya after lunch. And of course, I know our teachers kay nag-abang-abang yun for the sama sa gingon ni Teacher Shella, overflowing yun ang ato ang na sinati gyud karon. And I know gamit gud kaayo tanan gyud tanang mga gipang discuss sa ato mga speakers from day 1 up to this third day, Teacher Ram.
And I like also what Sheila said, Sir Seth nga. No need to rush. Gradually we will learn and we will be expert on those things. So dili na to kailangan magdali. Hinay-hinay lang and we will learn, 'di ba? Gradually kung we will start it now. So of course, time will come talaga that we will be expert on using those all applications, those sites para sa atin din yung para sa ating fit yun, Sir Seth, 'di ba? And
Yes, of
now, Sir
course.
Seth,
Yes, of course, this webinar also is a way para pud makatabang sa tuwa unsaon gyud sa paggamit kay sama sa ginaingon ni Teacher Shella nga natay DepEd account pero wala ta na siya gina-utilize og tarong. And through this virtual mass training workshop, of course, nakahinay din na tayo nga niun din ni Sia. And thank you po sa lahat ng mga TWG and of course to our Education Program Supervisor, Dr. Renato Pakpaken. And Teacher Ram, what's next, Teacher Ram?
and ayan, Sir Seth, so we will be announcing the Kwame link. Ayan, so we will be flashing the Kwame link. So it is the tinyurl.com/mathtraining2021. Again, teachers, it is tinyurl.com/mathtraining2021. So that is our Kwame link. And we remind you, Teacher Seth, diba? So have a reminder, Sir Seth.
Yes, we would like to remind our teacher participants to please accomplish all links, attendance link, and Kwame link, and of course, mamaya yung ating output link para makakuha po kayo ng makakuha po tayo ng certificate of participation and attendance. Tama ba, Teacher Ram?
Yes, you're right, Teacher Seth. And of course, we encourage all the teachers to please answer the Kwame link because it is meron talagang Kwame link every survey for us to develop on what we should improve next time around. And ayan. And we have also the training files link that will be flashed below your screen.
Yes.
Ayan.
Lahat po ng mga outputs po lahat po ng mga presentations po ng ating mga speakers will be put po sa ating training links po. So training files, that would be our training files or that would be that Kwame link po ang na-flash po natin on screen.
Ayan, so that is, Kwame link natin, that is tinyurl.com/mathtraining2021. And of course, another reminder, training files natin is tinyurl.com/pedagogy training files. Again, it's tinyurl.com/pedagogy training files where you can download all the files that were presented yesterday for your future endeavors, for your future tasks. So you can use it talaga, teachers, to improve our way of assessing.
Yes, and of course, another reminder, we would like to remind all the district officers for their mass oath taking po. Sa lahat po ng mga district officers coming from different district po, there will be a mass oath taking po mamaya. So we would like to remind our district coordinators to please to gather all the district officers po sa bawat district ninyo. And another reminder, Teacher Ram?
And of course, our Kwame link again, we remind you teachers to please accomplish the Kwame link for day 1, for day 2, and for this day. So it will be close at exactly 2 p.m. this afternoon. So you have still time after this morning session. You still have time to accomplish those links. So answer for first day, second day, and this day, third day, or last day of this webinar. So please, teachers, accomplish the Kwame link. It will end at 2 p.m. this afternoon.
And of course, aside from the Kwame link, our attendance link also will be opened mamaya pong 12:30 in the afternoon. So abang-abang din sa ating attendance link, which will be given through our yes, flashing na po on screen ang ating attendance link mamaya. Pero mag-open po pa yan this coming 12:30 pa po.
Ayan, and our link for this afternoon is tinyurl.com/day3pm-MEP attendance. Again, it is tinyurl.com/day3pm-MEP attendance. And we will start same at exactly 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon. So our attendance will be open at 12:30, and after an hour, we will start our afternoon session at exactly 1:30 p.m. teachers. Ayan.
Ayan, so I guess wala na ata tayong mga reminders. I guess we will be having our closing program. So the closing program po magsa-start after sa talk pa po ni Ma'am Shella po. So the PM session will start at exactly 1:30 p.m. And after the talk of Ma'am Shella, or the continuation of the topic of Ma'am Shella, will be our closing program mamaya. So abang-abang tayo mga teachers. Yan po. So I guess wala na tayong mga announcement, Teacher Ram. Meron pa ba?
Yes. I guess wala na, Teacher Seth. So we can now end this morning session with a good heart and full of overflowing, full of overflowing learnings from our great speaker this morning.
So again, thank you so much, teacher participants from Division of Davao de Oro, for your great participation po. We will be seeing each other virtually this afternoon. So stay safe po, mag-amping takanunay po.
Ayan, so take your lunch, teachers. And again, I am Teacher Ram from Cabidjanan National High School.
And I am Teacher Joseph Rizon from Pantucan National High School. Bye!
Have a great day and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.